told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful, son. But we were flames that fell in love. We burned the cities down, down. Before you learned your lesson, you won't be lonely if you fall in love. Over and over again and again.
So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of fruit. So I'll end up dying slowly, rotting away. See, I just want to be able to climb without a fall, to get out of this maze and run. Please strike me thunder, let me get closer to the light. Please strike me thunder, so I can be free. So I've come to the conclusion, I'm just one man amongst thousands. In this world I love them, sure they'll do fine without me. The chemicals in my head don't work as yours, 'cause every piece of road is a little bit of happiness. Every kind of love causes a little bit less regret. Please strike me thunder, let me get closer to the light. Let me go under the water till I can breathe clean. Let me go up, let me go up, let me go up, let me go up, let me go up.
Woo! We have made it. Wow. All right. Thank you, everybody, for patiently waiting as we got everything set up. Welcome, welcome, welcome all to your Concorde Games Varsity Spring Playoffs. We have been fighting for the past 8 weeks. All of these teams have been duking it out, trying to find that number, those top 4 spots. That's what they're really looking for. Now, we have a little bit different of a game going on today. These 3 teams are actually extremely familiar with themselves because, well, they actually all go to the same school. So these top 3 varsity teams right now, this school is on fire, and this school is here to show up. They're taking home the trophy, whatever it is. But the real question is, what team is going to be taking home the trophy today? So I'm going to jump on over. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look at this. We had to change our bracket up a little bit, so sorry it's not super pretty, but we have our 3 teams, Ballers, Summit, and Luminosity. Now, our first game is going to start off with Summit and Luminosity, and then the winners of that will go ahead and face Ballers. This is a double elimination, so if one of these teams lose their match, they are down, or their series, they are down, but they are not out. All of these series should be best of 5s, if I'm correct. I believe all of them are best of 5s. And our last one, our grand final, is going to be a best of 7. So we already have, I'm pretty sure, all of the teams up in the game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to check, make sure we're all good to go. Ooh, hold on one second. Yeah, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to transition on over to the games. But yeah, I'm really excited. These teams have been facing off back to back. You know, they're very, very familiar with each other. They play together all of the time and play against each other all of the time. So there's sometimes, you know, one team kind of gets the, you know, on the other team, but for the most part, they all know how each other plays. So they realize what they have to do to bounce back. It does look like some of the players are about to pop in. Looks like we need just a few more minutes until everyone is all good to go. So once they start landing on in, then we'll go ahead and switch on over. Until then, we're gonna stall. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna casually relax. But oh, actually, it does look like they are joining on in. So let's go ahead and switch on over. I'm going to be adjusting audio levels a little bit here and there. So if you hear the audio cut out at all, my apologies. But we're going to go ahead and get the overlay up. Summit on the left, Luminosity on the right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 8 weeks of nonstop battle and action has brought us to this point right here. So on the... Oh, already Parrot finds a wide open net and is going to capitalize on that. But let's go ahead and let's take a quick look at what teams we have going on. We got Parrot, Jabe Loves You, and Uzumaki on the side of Summit. And Luminosity has Isentify, Zen, and MIB. So we're going to go ahead and just see how these teams go back and forth in the long running. Summit has normally had the number of Luminosity, but you know, like I said, at the end of the day, all of these teams have been facing off nonstop, and really what it comes down to is who came to play today. That's what really matters. Who wants it the most? And already right now we see a shot coming back from Zen. Both teams with an early goal to start off the series, making it known. You leave a wide open net like that, we're gonna put the shot on downfield. Uzumaki, Isentify with a little bit of a missed touch here. Vanity now brings it back, but Jabe Loves You shuts it down. Isentify able to get the nice touch over, but Parrot keeps the pressure on. Uzumaki trying to follow up, but a lot of defense coming out here for Luminosity right off the bat. Big bump here by Isentify. Looks like he's going to try and go for the 50, but Parrot gets the 50, and Jabe goes for the shot. That's going to be another goal on the side of Summit. They're going to feel really good about this. Parrot with this strong, and then Isentify almost getting the bump on him, making it awkward, but we see just Vanity on a slight awkward position, not able to get the touch to follow through the way he was hoping. Jabe gets a nice touch over here. Parrot now pops this one up high, gets a 50, sends it over to Maki. Maki's gonna have to play it back. The pressure stays on by Lumen. Big pinch here. Jabe gonna try and follow up on this. Everybody on the wall. This is so awkward. Nobody sitting on the push. We saw a big push here, and then Isentify read it going up the wall, but it ended up actually rolling down the side, and that was a really awkward ball. No one able to follow up on that one the way they were hoping. Big pop here. Vanity gets the touch over. Uzumaki now with the 50. Able to break out for his team. Tries to go for the shot. We're seeing double commits here by Summit, but they're common. They're figuring it out. Isentify gets the breakaway, though, from that double. Luminosity, can they hold the pressure? We see an awkward touch. No one able to follow up on the play. Vanity gets one more touch. Parrot now sends this one. Jabe tries to go for the shot, but couldn't make it land. Uzumaki a little bit too close. Luminosity getting another attack starting, and a huge pass out here. Vanity with the pass, and Jabe tries to get the counterattack shot, but not able to make that one land. Big pop up, and Jabe tries to put another shot on here. Vanity with a huge clear out. Vanity with the shot, though. They say, you're not going to touch that. Don't worry, we'll put it in. We see External with an awkward bounce there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. A little bit of miscontrol, but he says, no worries. I'll take care of it, team. I'll put it in. Isentify with a strong kickoff here. Vanity now up. Can't quite get the touch he was hoping for. Ooh, Parrot with the bump. And External's going to put a shot on. No, Jabe Loves You there for the save. Vanity sends this one off to the side. Parrot now And a follow-up, Summit starting to gain control again. Ooh, a little bit of a bump out here. Uzumaki on the wrong side of the ball. And External now keeping the pressure on. Luminosity starting to get the pressure going. Shot coming in. Double fake out. Uzumaki's there for the save. Jabe tries to get behind it. Isentify goes for the shot, but Jabe there again to save out the day. Parrot. Ooh, Parrot. Let's talk about this real quick. That was pretty nasty. Parrot focusing on the dribbles, gets a nice pop over Vanity, and then goes for the shot. Vanity saying sorry, but real talk, that was just a really good shot there by Parrot. That's what it was. Hey, Demon Killer, welcome on in. How you doing, man? Vanity brings this one down. It's going to go up off the ceiling. Isentify with a pop down. Uzumaki gets a nice little flick on this. Uzumaki sends it downfield. Uzumaki goes for the pinch, but it doesn't work out. This one's kind of Isentify. What's he doing? He's hanging. He's falling off of the goal line. I think if we just saw a nice casual back post here by Isentify, it could have been a little better. He was on the back wall and just fell off the side of the goal. Couldn't quite follow up with that on the way he was hoping. I'm doing good, Demon. We're doing really good. We just started our very first match. We have 3 teams here with us today for our varsity playoffs. And I'm excited. These teams have faced off a lot. You know, they're very familiar with each other's play styles. Anybody who joined in a little bit later, I was saying Summit, the blue team, normally have Luminosity's number. But the big thing about today, the thing that's so special about today is right here, and Isentify, almost putting it in to prove the fact that at the end of the day, today is what matters most. You could be killing it all throughout the league. We've seen teams go undefeated. Nice shot here by Parrot. We've seen teams go undefeated throughout the entire season and then lose it here today. Today is the biggest day. You got to show up. You got to make sure you have yourself a good, hearty breakfast. You got to make sure that you had some good sleep. Make sure you're drinking water and staying hydrated, keeping the energy high. That's who's going to win today. Whoever shows up doing that. Gabe loves you. Gets a nice solid clear out. Big, huge pop here. Little bring down. Vanity showing up. Parrot getting in the way on this one. Isentify going to keep the pressure going, and Jabe misses the touch. It's a double commit there by Luminosity. Now External has to get back. No one there. Jabe goes for the redirect, but it's okay because Parrot is going to put that one in. Welcome in, One Lucky Jack. How are you doing, man? Yes, DEG should have been there. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Pump here, and then another shot. Uzumaki, Summit just in general, trying to come out in this first game, guns a-blazing right now, just full on. Isentify turns in the wrong way. If he would have went back post and turned in the other way, he definitely would have had a clear out for this. Oh, huge clear out here by Vanity. In the last second, it's staying up. And another shot here for Summit. Uzumaki putting in a 0-second goal. You have no team. You already graduated. You got to hype up the younglings. You got to get the ones under you. I said, wow. Nice shot. That was a very, very nice shot. Summit. Incredible play there. I got to say, Summit really popping off. Now, I said this already twice. Summit normally has Luminosity's number. Normally, they take it, but that doesn't mean that they're going to take this one. What really matters, who's coming in with that good energy, who's coming in with that best breakfast, who got the most Z's last night, and who's feeling ready and refreshed today. That's what matters. It's about who can play smart today, because the pressure's on. We're live. You know, everyone's here, everyone's watching, everyone's seeing what's going on. So The team that can just keep their calm, keep their cool, and have fun along the way is definitely going to be the team. And Summit looking good. Summit coming out really strong in this first game. We see a lot of, I'm looking at the scoreboard right now. We're seeing a lot of 700, 700, 300. But even on the other side, we see 500, 100, 100. So these teams, everyone on the field doing their part. I think we just got to shake off the nerves a little bit. Make sure, you know, they don't let themselves get too much in their head. Stick to traditional rotations. That's the biggest thing. Even at varsity level, the biggest things that sometimes people struggle with is the simplest stuff. Just simple rotations, simple back posts, simple real, you know, no double commits. Those little moments are really what makes the biggest difference. Does look like most of our teams are joining back in. We should be good for game 2. As I said before, these are all best of 5s. Summit with the first game. Welcome on in, Ducky. This is our spring Concorde Games varsity tournament. All of these teams have been facing off for the past basically 8 weeks, and the top 4 teams, but on varsity, which is today, JV is going to be tomorrow. Varsity only has 3 top players, and ooh, Identify gonna make sure he secures that one. Another goal coming in here for Luminosity. This is good. This is what they want. They want a goal right off the bat. You know, they kind of got stomped a little hard in that last game. So to come out really strong like this is going to be good. Whoa, Mercy. I don't know what's going on. We're seeing, I don't know if we got like team changes or something going on. We probably should have had this happening while we were waiting for the next match. I see that Mercy is sitting AFK. I'm not sure if we need somebody to leave and pick up in his spot. Okay, my controller. Some type of controller issue. I'm going to be honest. Come on. We all knew that this was happening. This was starting a half hour ago. If your controller's having issues now, you should have been figuring that out a long time ago. Good pop in here. Jinx sending this one down. Uzumaki puts the shot on, and there we go. Summit back with the lead. What ranks are these teams? These teams rank everywhere from Diamond to Grand Champion, even SSL. So these teams in particular, I believe that they rank Luminosity as around High Plat, Diamond, and maybe just kind of touching into Champ. And I believe that Summit is more High Diamond, Low Champ. So Summit has just a slightly higher rank advantage, but I've said it multiple times. At the end of the day, you know how many times I've beaten some high-ranked players because I had myself a good hearty breakfast? Many of times. And that's what matters here today. Who can keep their calm? Who can show up with a working controller? That's the stuff I'm talking about. You gotta show up with a working controller already. You gotta already be ready to go. And Summit really looking ready to go. Good start out here for Luminosity, though. They were able to get the first goal, and we're seeing a lot of pressure coming out. Good bumps by Jabes. Uzumaki goes up, completely whiffs the ball. Jabe sends it off to the side. Uzumaki with a 50 on his own teammate. And Vanity now with a nice little pop-up, but Jabe is going to get that clear out. And a nice little bump here. Identify, playing patient, playing back, playing smart. Identify with another big boom. And Identify with the pass over. This is great. No one from the side of Luminosity in the position to follow up. Mercy, though, gonna keep the ball in. Identify an addition, or Vanity with another touch to keep the ball in. Ooh, we see a double commit, but it's okay. Jabe loves you. He's there for the save. Vanity gets the touch out, passes over to Jinx, and Jinx reads the shot, or reads the pass, and is gonna slap that one in. It looks like Vanity tried to catch the ball and bring it on that side, but an unfortunate back touch on the butt pushed the ball the other way. So then he tried to keep the flow going, bring the ball going, but it didn't end up working out. It ended up being a big pass. Gabe loves you. Big clear out. Mercy following up. Uzumaki gets one touch off to the side. Uzumaki gets bumped by Vanity. Anybody from Luminosity to follow up. There he is, Mercy. Oh, Jabe. Demo's Mercy trying to shut it down. Big clear out here by Zentify. Another touch. Vanity gets control. Ooh. Jabe with a nice bump. Oh, Jabe loves you. This man is just absolutely crazy on the field right now. He seems to be everywhere. Jinx with a nice, good touch off. Okay, he gets the reset off of the ceiling and then pinches the ball down to the pass over to Jabes. Jabes secures that one. That was just an all-around nasty passing play. Now we're kind of seeing what we saw at the ending of game 1, and we're seeing it here at the end of game 2. Summit feeling confident. Jabe with the reset off of the ceiling as well. Look at these players right now. Mercy couldn't quite get the best touch on this. Jabe gonna send this one in. We see a big boom. Mercy does turn, does go for the back post rotation. Very smart there by Mercy. He was in the right position. He just couldn't quite follow up the way he was hoping. Uzumaki with the 50. Zentify gets one touch. Jinx sends this one up to the sky. Has a lot of control. Passes it down. Over to Uzumaki. Uzumaki, no one there to meet Jinx as he touches the ground right here. Right there. That was all day to challenge him. Mercy goes for an early jump, thinking the shot's coming in, versus just challenging, just shutting him down as quick as possible. Oh, Uzumaki with a solid 50 here. Zentify tries to go backwards. Vanity gets an awkward touch over. Jabe's now going to send this down. Oh, Jinx couldn't quite make it land. Mercy going to get behind this one. Gets bumped. Uzumaki keeps the pressure on. Zentify tries to get behind it, but Uzumaki with a nasty touch. Jabe with a really big boom. Zentify sends it against the wall. Jinx now up. Big pass down. Jabe couldn't quite put this one in. Ooh, big demo here. Now Vanity gonna follow this one up. Last 10 seconds. This is it. Uzumaki just trying to kill time. Mercy shuts it down. The ball's still up. The ball's still up. Uzumaki's gonna be the one to catch it. No one from the side of Luminosity there to follow up with a potential shot. Yeah, really good plays here by Summit. So this is pretty much exactly what we saw in game 1. We saw a nice, balanced, back and forth gameplay. And then right at the end, Summit just put it in overdrive. Summit just figured out what they had to do and started going ham. And that's what they did game 1. And that's kind of what they ended up doing game 2. Now, not to the same extent. And I think Luminosity here, the biggest thing, they just got to stay true to those rotations. When they have those rotations, there's so many moments where Summit isn't even on the ball, where one person from Luminosity, just one person needs to charge in there. Not double, not two, just one. Needs to charge in there and just shut Summit down as soon as possible. Looks like a lot of our players are switching out back and forth right now as well. I think the majority of Luminosity's team is going to stay. Reaper, I just got on, and then your mom, came in the room and interrupted the flow? That's what happens. That's what happens, man. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to wait a minute. We need some of our teams to recalibrate themselves. So a lot of these teams are bigger teams. We have not just, our standard team of 3. Some of these teams are up to 4, 5, and even 6 teams. Now, there is the occasional team of 3, but we like to have up to 4 players on a team. It allows everybody to kind of switch in and out. So we see a good variety of different players kind of coming in and out as they go. And additionally to that, it just allows everyone to kind of get in and play, plus on top of that, if one person's sick, then you can't, what are you going to do? If one person's sick and you can't play, then we need somebody else to pop in and play. It looks like we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. Just wait just a moment. Our server is not full, but we're getting a server full error. So let's go ahead. We're gonna quickly remake the lobby. So please wait as we casually remake our lobby real quick. Just 1 second. Yeah, I think here's another big thing. Because this is a double elimination bracket. So even though Summit is feeling really good right now and they're coming out hot, there's another team. And who knows, this other team Summit may destroy them, or Ballers may destroy Summit, or Summit may destroy them. It may be an extremely close match, but that may be a little tiring, where Luminosity will have some time to kind of retalk their game plan, figure out what they're doing, figure out how they can bounce back. Because although if they lose this series, they're still not out. There's still 1 more, 2 more, 3 more possible games. If Summit wins this next one, then Summit has the win for this series. But Luminosity can still bounce back. But even if they win, they're not out. Luminosity's going to the lower bracket. They'll just have to fight their way back up to the upper bracket or the grand finals. Okay, it looks like some of the players are popping back in. Your team was trash talking you as you got on the game? Oh, were you're Mercy. You're Mercy. You're just sitting there. I mean, well, let's be honest. You can't just show up and then just not move. You can't do that. You gotta be moving, Moms be coming in, but here's what you can do, Reaper. Send your mom this live stream right now. Send it to her so she knows, like, you're in a tournament right now. Like, you gotta be playing. This ain't no joke. This ain't no casual game time. This is the real deal. You've been practicing for 8 weeks to come to this moment. So you gotta show up and be here on this moment. Your controller disconnected. Make sure your controller's charged. You gotta charge your controller. Okay, it looks like everybody should be about ready here in a minute. I think we're good to go. Maybe one more person needs to join. You use USB and it didn't work? Did you? Well, here's the real test, Reaper. Did you go to free play before the tournament and play around a little bit and warm up? Because that's one portion of being ready. See, that's why. That's what I'm saying. You got to show up ready. You got to already be on. You got to already be playing. You got to already put yourself in that headspace. You got to already be here. I'm already the champion. That's what you got to do. This is the day. We practice all those 8 weeks. That's awesome. But today is the day that we got to show up and be ready. You're at the movies? What? All right. It looks like all of our teams are joining up. We're going to switch over to the game. Watching the Flash? All right, you'll have to tell us how the Flash was. Uzumaki decided to go for a change into the battle bus. Jinx also going into the battle bus. Savage looks like he's also in the battle bus. And Izentify is going to punish all 3 of them for that decision. We're going to say, you guys want to troll this last match? You guys want to go in the battle bus? We'll put in a goal in the first 2 seconds. How's that sound? Another big 50 here. Vanity getting a nice touch. Uzumaki goes for the boom. Mercy collects the ball. A little bit of a bop out here. Izentify going to go ahead and get the touch. Going to follow up on this. Ooh, Savage reading the play. Mercy now. Another big touch. Jinx, a lot of back and forth right now. Identify. The nice boom. Savage gonna shut this one down. Jinx. Ooh. Close follow-up, but Vanity gets in the way. Mercy goes for the open net shot, but Jinx with the pre-flip saves the day. Savage sends the ball back to the other side. Tries to mix it up a little bit, get him confused. Uzumaki going for the dribble. Vanity jumps in there and shuts it down. Uzumaki a little bit too over this. Identify tries to get in the way. Summit doing a good job holding the pressure. Why do we see two players on Luminosity against the wall? Somebody sit back post. Somebody push him. Nice clear down. Savage with a big touch. Pressure stays on. Uzumaki keeps the ball in their side. Identify gets a nice little touch. Savage goes for the fake. We're seeing a lot of tripling coming out right now by Summit. And a demo comes out additionally. A double. Everyone's doubling, tripling. Everyone's going crazy right now. But Savage puts a shot on, but it is saved by Mercy. Identify fighting his own teammate. Uzumaki goes up for this. Jinx with a nice pass out. Vanity with a huge boom. Big shot down. Now Mercy gets an awkward touch on the ball, but does get the clear off to the side. Wastes quite a bit of boost to try to follow up, but that's all right. They have some time to buy. Savage pushing too hard on the rotate. Jinx now. Big bump. Jinx with the pass back. It's truly looking like the battle bus was not the option. The battle bus seems to be, look at this, everybody in the battle bus flying around. Vanity running into his own teammates. What is going on right now? All these teams just bumping into each other and ramming into each other. Full battle bus squad. Uzumaki sends this one off to the side. Jinx now keeps the pressure. Summit doing a good job holding the pressure down. Eventually, we're going to see a goal come through unless Luminosity can capitalize on this push out. Jinx sends it off to the side. Somebody shut Jinx down. Jinx over to Maki. And then Vanity finds the open net and puts in another one. Yeah, it looks like the Troll Battle Bus squad definitely wasn't the answer for this. Summit coming out a little bit too confident, feeling like they can just show up in the battle bus and take everybody out, but we're seeing an entirely different game here now. Made everybody wait to change cars, and it ended up being their downfall. Identify, good clear out. Vanity with another good touch. Savage now gonna follow up, gets the aerial touch. Anybody there? Oh, Mercy with the save. Oh, Maki follows up with another touch. Crazy save here by Mercy. And Identify couldn't quite get the touch. He ended up driving around the ball. Allowed Maki. Is this their comeback? Is this Summit's moment? The battle bus is actually very powerful. Got to know how to use it advantageously, though. You got to be careful with your use. Mercy with a nice big 50 here. Identify going in, slow control. Jinx goes for the shot. It's up and over, but Mercy sends this one downfield. Is this in? It's in. Another goal here for Luminosity. Mercy. Luminosity saying, man, guys, you know, you show up, you guys are gonna troll like this. We'll just take the game. We'll just take the game. I mean, we love seeing it. We love seeing the fun battle bus go. We love seeing it though. Oh, we get a double cheat up, and it ends up working out. Identify gets the touch. Vanity shuts this one down, but oh, it's a little bit too high. Mercy now gets a nice little pop-up. Savage keeps the pressure on. This is looking threatening. Jinx puts it in. Ooh, that's what we need. Yeah, Night Sky out here. I need someone to hit us with the Bumblebee emote. That's what we want to see. We want to see Bumblebee do some dancing today. Where we at, Bumblebeers? Uzumaki goes up, goes for the aerial. Mercy shuts it down, sends it to the side. Vanity up. Savage push this one to the side. Mercy grabs a full tank of boost, plays around. Isentify gets one touch, but Jinx sends it back. Mercy, gets dunked by Jinx, and Maki couldn't even put this one in. Jinx just dunks out of nowhere. What is this dunk? This is the Battle Bus dunk right here. The Battle Bus strength right here, coming in. Mess out. Uzumaki sends this one off to the side. Can Summit take it? Summit up by 2 games. Best of 5. If they win this right here, it's done. Maki gets a pass over. Not in, though. This is going to be settled in overtime. Our first overtime of the series. Right here. If Summit gets the next goal, they've won the series. If Luminosity get the next goal, they're still in the series. Savage gets one little touch. I actually got a reset off of that. Mercy uses a lot of his boost. Tries to get in the way of it. Vanity. Nice big pop-up. Isentify. Whew. A lot of back and forth right now. Savage goes for the shot. It's a great pass. Umaki's gonna put this one in. Summit taking the entire series with a sweep. Looks like the Battle Bus was the option after all. It was the right choice. Summit taking all 3 games right there. Very, very impressive. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wait. We're gonna get our next lobby up. But wow, I mean, we saw a way different, although it was the Battle Bus troll. Yeah. But we saw a different luminosity there. We saw a little bit of panicking still. You know, there was that one point halfway through the game. I think every single person on Summit completely missed the ball, and then Luminosity ran into themselves. It was just a mess there for a moment, but they found themselves. Everybody ended up kind of finding themselves there at the end. It wasn't like any of the other games. They were actually able to hold themselves, Luminosity, you know, the entire game. It wasn't like Summit just completely ran it like they were in those other ones. But let's go ahead and let's jump on over to our generic bracket. Sorry, on the generic bracket. Luminosity, we are sorry, but you will be going down over here to the lower bracket. But Summit, feeling good, feeling alive. Here they are coming in to the second portion. So this match is going to be the Ballers versus Summit. So these teams, I've already said it multiple times, these teams have faced off many times. They're very familiar with their play style, and normally Ballers now have the up on Summit. But that doesn't matter. If Summit's truly here to play, and this is where playing the Battle Bus may kind of get to Summit a little bit, because they were on a hot streak. They changed it up. They kind of got a little goofy. They may be a little cold coming into this. I personally think they should have kept that hot streak going so they could just transition into this match knowing that they're about to go against their biggest competitors, and they want to be coming in feeling hot and ready, not feeling awkward in the Battle Bus. We'll see. Well, they'll probably end up switching back, but maybe they'll stay in the Battle Bus this whole time. I have no idea what we're going to see, but at the end of it, it's just who came in ready to play today, who had the biggest breakfast, who had the most Z's last night, who's drinking their water. Speaking of that, make sure everybody out there, even if you're watching right now, drink some water. We always love some water. It's really good for us. All right. It looks like most to all of our players are joining on up. Water. We love our water. Yeah, so we are all ready to go. We're going to go ahead and have our players join up here in a moment. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to go because normally ballers have Summit's number, but in the more recent games that Summit and Ballers have played against each other, there's actually been a shift where Summit has really been able to hold down their games. They're not running away with them like they used to. So let's see if Summit's been on the grind and if they're feeling good and ready to hit it today. That's really what it is. Are they here to hit it today? Looks like we do have one battle bus still out there on the field. Uzumaki going to represent the battle bus. And let's go ahead and transition in. Let's get our overlay going. Ballers on blue, Summit on orange. And to just show our players here, Ballers, we got Sun Choreo, It's No Face, and Fade. Those are our baller players. Fade really making a name for himself. Just this crazy playmaker. Choreo, just this crazy middleman, able to find the passes and slam these big dunks. And No Face, the newer addition to the team this season, and just fitting in right into the spot that he's supposed to. And as I say that, look, it couldn't have been any more perfect. Look at this Fade with the pass over. And it looks like No Face there. Yeah, No Face just puts it in, and Choreo getting in the goal to disrupt everybody. Every single person on Ballers participating in that play. Ooh, a little bit of a mess up there. Fade passes over to No Face. Jabe gets in the way. Choreo gets past Choreo. Uzumaki now gets a decent 50 here. Jabe, Choreo gonna send this one back out. We're seeing a lot of back and forth. Fade goes for the double, but Maki is there to save the day. A little bit of a touch out here. Maki gets the dribble, but Fade shuts it down immediately and goes for the shot. 2 for Ballers. His battle bus literally just put it on a silver platter there for Fade. Uzumaki pushes the ball past everybody, gets the side boost, is going to go for the pass over, gets a nice touch. A little bit too high. Fade now. Going to try and get under this. Ooh, gets pinched. Uzumaki gets demoed, and there we go. A big clear out here. Another shot back. No Face going to follow up. Get this one in. Not entirely sure what happened here on the side of Summit. Looks like Jabes goes for the in and out save. He could have maybe went for the back post, but he went for the in and out save, but it ended up banging off of the back wall. Jinx. Ooh, misses his touch. Passes over to Maki. Maki brings it to the wall. No Face. Can't quite get behind this. Fade now. Oh, Fade almost with the crazy double, but Choreo now going to send this one up to the sky. Fade going for something crazy and passes over, though. Choreo passes to No Face. Shut down there by Maki. Big boom up, No Face. Ooh, another close touch. Jabe sends this one down. Maki goes up for the touch. Couldn't quite follow up on the way he was hoping. Jabe gets a nice little pop over, but Fade gonna doink this one up to the sky. Fade goes for the touch off the ceiling. Goes for the reset. Gets the reset. Nasty reset. Demo by Choreo. No Face puts it in. This is an exact repeat of what we saw in the beginning. Fade goes for the pass. Choreo gets in to disrupt. No Face goes for the shot. All 3 players fully participating. Now, here's the thing. Here is the thing. If Summit is able to realize that that play is coming and they can find the breakaway, all 3 players by Ballers are fully committed in. But it's just recognizing when that play is coming about and dodging either the demo or trying to follow up on that pass. No Face goes for a nice shot. Jay brings this one up to the sky. No Face gonna take his time, put this one in, and there it is. No Face with a nice slow touch. Choreo gets the 50. Fade. Ends up going up for it, but completely misses the ball. No Face now gets behind this. Choreo gonna flick the ball down, but Jinx gets in the way. Jinx sends this one over to the side, and Fade went out with another touch, and Choreo brings this one off the back wall. Ooh, Fade. No Face there with a really good tackle. We saw everybody on the side of Summit slowly creeping up, trying to get a solid 50. Really good shot here by Jinx. Uzumaki sends this one to the sky. Jinx goes up and gets this nice redirect touch. Choreo did not expect that to happen at all. Oh, 50 here. Jabe now sends this one off to the side. Jabe goes in for another touch. Summit starting to find the synergy, figuring out what they have to do. Uzumaki gets the catch, carries it down. No boost, though. Anybody on the side of Summit? No. Baller's going to interrupt it immediately. Big bump here, but the touch isn't strong enough. No Face able to collect the ball. Fade gets in the way, patiently waiting. Jinx goes up for the redirect. Ooh. Oh, what was that? Oh, we saw what looked like a fake. Jinx goes for the shot. James puts this one in. Summit starting to find Baller's numbers. This is what I'm talking about. Ballers comes out swinging, but then slowly Summit starts to find their number. Starts playing safer. They start playing smarter. Fade goes for the fake kickoff. Has full possession and the ball. Goes for the reset. Gets the touch over to Choreo. Choreo can't quite make it land. Now Uzumaki gets the breakout. Uzumaki sends this one down. No Face buys his team all the time in the world. Uzumaki takes it up. Ooh, this is looking threatening. Baller's in a good position. Jinx. Fortunate touch there. Couldn't quite follow up. Gets a really good 50, though. And this is going to be your game one. Can they put in one more? Almost. There it is. But Choreo is going to save it out. Uzumaki. There it is. Ballers taking game one. Uzumaki immediately leaving the game. I think we're getting a little bit of a team switch here. But all around, some pretty good plays by everybody here on the field. We definitely saw Ballers come out strong, as they always seem to do. They're just hot. They're on fire. They're feeling and looking good. But Summit there, like I said, Summit have the ability to find Ballers' numbers. As soon as Summit start playing really smart, don't overcommit, and just find their rotations, they're able to start matching Ballers back and forth. We get a let's go in chat. All right, we're going to get into our second game here. Looks like everybody is joining on up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and switch on over. Ballers versus Summit. Ballers with the game one. Uzumaki switches back to the Octane. Probably the best decision. Jade, big pop here. Fade tries to get behind this. Fade goes for the carry. Fade collects the ball, takes the ball up, puts it in. Nasty shot here. Everyone on the field on the side of Summit moving super fast. Jinx finds himself in a slightly awkward position. We're getting nasty. Uzumaki can't quite follow up on this. Now Fade again in the air. Look out. Goes for the flip reset. Gets another touch. A bump though. And that's going to secure the goal. I saw Jinx there. I knew he was going to save it. But as soon as we saw this angle, I couldn't see it no more. Little did I know. I think Choreo got that demo. Yeah, Choreo got the demo. That is the true menace right there. Out there just demoing everybody. Big 50 here. Jabe sends it off to the side. Choreo goes up, gets a touch off. Sends it over to No Face, but Jinx tackles the ball. Fade tries to collect the ball. Everyone a little bit too close, so Jinx has to bring this back. Fade up, already for the pre-flip. What was that? Choreo now up too. I didn't even see Choreo out of nowhere. Everyone looked like they were distracted by Fade with the crazy free jump, and then Choreo just gets a solid jump up, easy. Maki, though, with the kickoff strategy, puts Summit on the board. Uzumaki faster than everyone to that ball. Really big fake out here. Whoa! That was super smart. Uzumaki keeps the pressure on. Like I said, once Summit starts really using their brain, all of a sudden, look at this. We see all this pressure coming out by Summit. Uzumaki sends the ball off to the side. Jinx now brings this one up. Big touch. It's going to go down. Uzumaki there for the shot. Puts it in. Uzumaki puts in another shot here for Summit. Almost said Ballers. Jabe loves you. Nasty pass out here. Everybody on the side of Ballers sitting in back post, but no one able to get the touch. Summit trying to bring it back. Jabe loves you. It's beat with the kickoff, but that's all right. Maki sends it downfield. No Face. Jinx gets the pressure on. This is what we like to see. If your opponents are outplaying them, you just got to shut them down. Every time they get the ball, shut them down. Fade. Going for a crazy double. Choreo now gets a little pop over. It's an open, but no one there except for Summit. Fully collecting themselves. They look like they went for the pinch there. Didn't end up working out. Fade misses the ball. No Face now. Slow collect. Jinx immediately shuts it down. Jinx gets a pinch off of the ceiling. Jabe almost there for the pass. Uzumaki turning around. Jabe gets in the way. Fade in the air. Someone's got to get up. Someone's got to shut him down. There it is. It's looking awkward. Oh, big clear out here by Maki. Jinx now able to follow up on this. Gets the shot off. It's passed, but no one there to follow up on this. I'm stumbling over my own words right now. Gabe with a big pass over Uzumaki. Keeps it in the play. We keep it in the play. We see a double commit here by Summit, but the pressure is on right now by Summit. The pressure is so present. Jinx with a huge pass. Uzumaki. Oh, Jabe almost there for the shot. Uzumaki's playing back. Uzumaki collects the ball. Pop over to Jinx. Jinx down to Uzumaki. Uzumaki gets the 50. Jinx keeps the pressure on. Jabe loves you. Up in the air. It's off the backboard. Uzumaki sends it down, but Fade is there. Going to clear out. Buy some time for Ballers. Choreo gets a touch. Jabe sends this one off to the side. Back and forth right now. Jinx collects the ball. A little bit of a flip up there. Big pass over. Choreo misses it. No Face shot. Saved by Maki. We're seeing a triple commit here by Summit. They're finding their space. They're figuring out what they have to do. Jinx continues to keep the pressure on. Jinx goes for an awkward touch. It ends up kind of working out because Jabe, almost able to get the touch. Maki now. Big pass over. Ballers just trying to extend the lead. Choreo, nice little chain dash there. No Face. Taking the ball for a stroll. There's the shot. Jinx puts in a third shot. Summit ties up the game. This is what we like to see. Who had the biggest breakfast this morning? And Summit looks like they had a hearty one. Jabe, big pop-up. Gonna go for the shot. Is it in? No, Choreo there to save the day. Uzumaki keeps the ball up high. Choreo misses the touch. Fade now sends this one off to the side. Uzumaki with a really good touch. Jinx goes for the pass. No Face gets in the way. Choreo finds the clear out. No Face, this is looking threatening. Who can shut it down? Demo. Uzumaki there to save the day. Jinx with the pop. Jinx with the pass. Everybody on the side of Ballers finding their positioning, setting up for an attack. Fade from the ceiling, from nowhere. From nowhere. Look at this, off of the ceiling, gets the reset go. Whoa, we got a little freestyling going on right now. We get a written out calculated. Ooh, that's gonna hurt the spirits a little bit there. Summit loses by a crazy goal and then an unfortunate kickoff. This is the test of the mental right now. This is the moment that these teams need to stay calm. These teams need to keep their cool. These teams need to know that they're still in this game. It's not over. Both of these teams need to know that. Oh, big shot coming in almost for Summit. Choreo continues the pressure down. Uzumaki gets the touch. No Face there, patiently waiting. Jabe sends it up to the sky. Uzumaki beats No Face. Actually, a good 50 here by No Face. And there is game 2. Very, very close games. Very, very close game right there. I mean, and this is the thing, like I said, the Ballers normally do have the advantage, but that shows it right there. Summit can come back. Any of these teams can face. If they show up, they're hitting their rotations, and I can see it. They're using their brains right now. Summit really using their brains. Ballers feeling good, feeling comfortable, getting a little, fancy with their plays, and it's working. It's working out for Ballers, and that's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you got to get a little fancy with your plays. You got to make sure that you mix it up. Everybody saw No Face. Fade comes in from the side. No one expected that. Everyone thought it was a pass out to No Face, but they just make it work. They're just like casually kind of freestyling. You can use your Twitch Prime sub. What? Looks like we have our teams about ready to go. We got the A-OK from our head man. Gonna join on in. Everybody looks like they're in their spot. Let's go ahead and jump on over to the field. Fade goes for the fake kickoff. Collects the boost. No one! That was an unfortunate play there by Ballers. Fade tries to go for the back touch to get the boost. Fake notices he misses, leaves it for No Face. No Face cuts out, and Summit's going to get the first goal. Now Ballers with a little bit of a climb. Jabe sends it down. Ooh, a double commit here by Summit, but it's all right. They make it work. Maki bumps No Face a little bit. It makes it awkward. He can't get the touch, but now Choreo going to follow down. Jabe gets one more fade. Going to bring this one back home. Looks like he's going to try and go across the field. 50, but Maki there to meet him on the ground to shut it down. Fade just trying to keep the ball out of possession of Summit, not trying to let them catch it, but Uzumaki now gets a nice flick out. Fade again, trying to keep the pressure going for his team. No Face. No boost. Oh, no, a Fade gets the missed touch. Choreo now tries to get the Fade, passes it over. Choreo follows up. No Face. Is it an own goal? It's not quite yet. You know what I always say. If you've ever been here, if you've been around, you know I like to say, We don't have ourselves a full series until we have ourselves a full own goal. And we've had no own goals so far. Fade. Goes for the reset. Gets a nasty touch. Goes for the double. Uzumaki there. Savage with a nice big boom out. No face. Shuts it down. Jabe has time. Choreo with the shot. Uzumaki couldn't quite make it there. Looks like Savage could have... He tried to go for it, but he didn't see Choreo coming in with the speed. Now we have ourselves a tie game. Tie game! Savage collects the ball. A little bit of an awkward touch here. Uzumaki now collects the ball. Fade in the sky. Watch out. This is where he's threatening. Gets the reset. Gets the musty. Goes for the double. Puts it in. It's not even a double. Just gets it. As soon as it happened. Oh, Jabe tried to go for the shutdown. It was just slightly there, but didn't quite land. Big pop down. Jabe with the return shot. Jabe ties the game right back up. Summit never fully out. Summit down, but never out. Really good shot here. We're seeing such great composure here by Summit. We're seeing them stay calm. We're seeing them stay focused. We're seeing them just put in the work right now. Trying to shut their opponents down as soon as possible, just like that. We see one player up in the air, or it was technically two, but we see them ballers up in the air, and two players go in to try and shut them down, and that's exactly what we're supposed to do. Fade. Fade. A monster. Gets this touch and gets this double. An absolute monster right now. Savage. Oh, Fade gets the 50 on this. Jabe with an unfortunate backflip. This could be a shot. No Face sends it high. Fade can't quite put it in. No Face keeps the pressure going, but it's just bouncing around. Fade sends this one off to the side. Uzumaki goes for the shot. Is it in? It's in. We have ourselves yet again a tie game. Every time Baller starts to get the lead, Summit get the shot to tie it right back up. Now all they have to do is just find that next goal. They gotta find that next goal so they can hold it down. They want the lead. Uzumaki sends it off to the side. Uzumaki goes for a shot. There it is. Choreo can't get up to it. Exactly what I said. Summit now in the lead. And this is threatening because if Ballers take this game, that's it. Ballers win this series. But if Summit take the game, they're still in the series. Jabe with a nice 50. Fade goes up. Fade gets an awkward touch. No Face though, bails him out. Gonna follow up on this. Uzumaki gets the 50 to shut it down. Jabe loves you now up, but Choreo faster to the ball. Big bumps here. This is what we like. If you can't beat out your opponents, bump your opponents. Woo! All right, well, there could have been a better time to do it, Maki, but we don't have our series until we have our own goal. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, our first own goal of the stream, of the tournament. Hopefully the last one. Savage brings this one up high. Double commit by Ballers. This could be an opportunity. Jabe sends it off to the side. Gets a nice wave dash. Gets it past one, though. Choreo is going to be there. Savage sends it way over to the side. Little to no boost, though, but keeps the pressure on. Jabe's now with another one. Uzumaki almost there. Savage. Big boom. Savage gets a solid 50 against No Face. Choreo finds himself a little awkward, but kills the timeout, makes it work. Uzumaki gets bumped, but it actually ends up working out. Uzumaki misses the boost. He's going to really be bumming himself for that one. No face. Sends this one off to the side. Jabe with the shot. No. Couldn't quite make it land. No face now sends this one off to the side. Jabe keeps the pressure on. Tie game. 1 minute left. Summit holding the pressure. Ooh, Choreo going for a crazy touch. No face. Shuts it down. Fade so fast up. Fade goes for the double. This monster of a man, when he's in the air, goes so fast, gets the double touch, and just follows up with a nasty goal. No one from the side of Summit able to get up in time. This man's a double monster. He's a double touch monster. Jabe with a nice big touch out. Here we go. Uzumaki up in the sky. Savage keeps the ball going. Choreo now sends this one out. Is this it? Trying to put the nail in the coffin. Fade gets behind the ball, brings it up to the sky. Fade with a nasty touch, but couldn't quite follow up the way he was hoping. No face gonna bail him out. Uzumaki gets the clear out. This is Summit's moment. The last 5 seconds, really awkward touch here by Choreo. Fade brings it up to the sky. It's gonna be carried over. Fade just takes it over everyone. Fade goes for the shot. Fade all of a sudden breaks it downfield, puts in another goal for Ballers. I'm speechless. I'm truly, truly speechless right now. That was crazy. Okay, Fade. The absolute double monster. Ballers taking the game, looking hot and ready. I mean, Ballers really looking good. We're seeing some nice, like, freestyle plays coming out. We're seeing some really good passing plays coming out. But I gotta say, Summit just playing smart. Summit playing strong. And it's looking good. You know, all right, let's jump over. He is him. That's really what's happening right now. Fade is him. That's it. All right, let's jump on over to our bracket. All right, Ballers moving up to the next portion. Summit coming down to the lower bracket. So we're going to get a rematch here. Luminosity versus Summit. So here we could see kind of like, you know, a different play out. We don't fully know. Summit has had time, or Luminosity has had time to kind of find their composure, figure out what they want to do, you know. So I think there could be a different story here. Or Summit could just be feeling hot and ready. Summit could just be like, no, we're ready to shut this down. We want to stay hot. We want to stay warm. They may try and just run this series. So I don't know. I don't know what happened when I wasn't there for Luminosity, but we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But this is it. This is the lower bracket. So whatever team loses this series, they're done and they're out. But the winners will go on to the grand finals. With this, though, Ballers winning that match, they have secured themselves one game in their bet. We don't do a double elimination in grand finals. There'll be a one-game advantage. The times when I was on that team, Jolly, we miss you, man. We miss you. We miss and we love all of our players that have joined up throughout the Concorde League. We love everybody that's come back to pay their respects, pay their love to the Concorde League. Seriously, guys, I really appreciate it. Concorde really appreciates it. We all really appreciate it. This is an awesome little community that we got going here, and I really love and respect all of you guys for showing up and showing your love and respect. Oh, it looks like we do have most of our players up and ready, so we'll be transitioning here shortly. Luminosity versus Summit, so we'll go see. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. I wonder what Summit has been, or what Luminosity has been cooking, you know, in the time that they were gone. Maybe they were able to kind of refine their mental, refigure out what they want to do. Summit, though, looking really hot in that last game. Really looking solid as a team. Really looking like they're playing smart and just holding down the ball. We saw a lot of pressure. We probably saw more pressure coming out by Summit there, especially in that last game, than we did by Ballers, which is really good for Summit, honestly. So they're feeling hot. They're feeling good. They're feeling ready. We're still waiting on one of our players. So we're gonna chillax for a moment and just wait. While we're waiting, I'm gonna show everybody. It's awesome. I love to show this thing out. I got this recently as a Christmas gift. And look at this, guys. It's a Rocket League car. Look at this thing. And it comes with the full remote control. And on top of that, ready for this? Ready for this? You can put some water in this spot right here. Where am I? In this spot right here. And then, believe it or not, there's a button on the remote and it actually shoots out boost. This is a real Rocket League car with boost and all. And it even comes with this cute little ball. Look at this. I just want a big ball that I can play Rocket League with. Like one of those big bouncy balls, you know, but then I want to kick it. I want to go outside in a giant field and just kick it around. That's probably the closest thing to real Rocket Leagues. If you had a giant kickball and you played soccer, then that ball will go flying everywhere. All right, looks like our players are joining up. Let's go ahead, switch on over. We're going to fix this real quick. Summit on the blue team. Luminosity on the orange team. Vanity with a nice touch here. Jinx going to send this one off to the side. Mercy up. Jinx. Solid play here. Isentify. Trying to get behind the ball. Gets a nice touch behind the ball. Parrot now. A little bit of an awkward touch here. Isentify brings this one downfield. Jinx. A lot of back and forth right now. Slow control on the ball. Everybody giving Parrot a lot of time. There we go. See, someone's got to shut them down. Savage. Real good play out. Oh! Woo! Huge pinch there. Luminosity. Jinx brings it off to the side. Isentify almost punishes for the crossover. Jinx. Big control right now. Parrot finds the touch. Parrot's going to put this one in. First goal is going to go to Summit. Big flick up here. Vanity looks like he would have had the shutdown, but an unfortunate backflip. There now. Gets in the way on this. Mercy with a huge tackle. Jinx gonna bring this one up. Oh, is he able to do? He follows it downfield. Vanity, a little bit of a double commit there. Mercy and Vanity. Mercy with a nasty clear out here. Savage collects the ball, passes over to Jinx. Parrot ends up getting the ball, though. It ends up working out. Jinx gonna send this one up to the sky. Ooh, Parrot steals the boost. Savage gets the touch over. Vanity. Now Parrot with a nice solid clear out. We're seeing great rotations, good position right now. A lot of back and forth. Ooh, double commit here by Luminosity, and that's going to come back to bite him as Jinx finds the opening. Real good shot there by Jinx. Bit of a 50 here. Savage brings this one up to the sky. Mercy now going to send this one down. True Parrot. Huge clear out. And Jinx goes for the redirect. Couldn't quite make it land. Isentify now with the pressure. Gets a clear out. Gets one. Actually fakes the touch. Vanity gets the follow-up touch. Vanity gets a good bump. No one there. Oh, Isentify able to follow up with one more touch. Luminosity playing a little bit too safe right there. Perfect opportunity. No one there to follow up for Luminosity. Two-shot opportunities. Savage, ooh, gets the save out, but it doesn't doesn't matter anyways. Luminosity says, we'll make it work. We'll find the net. Savage almost getting a solid clear out on that one, but couldn't quite get the touch he was hoping for. Big pop out, Jinx. A little bit too far off to the side. True Parrot now. Gets in the way. Ooh, a little bit of an awkward touch. Isentify brings this one up. Has a nice little flick out. Parrot with a solid clear out. This is looking really threatening right now. Jinx almost with the shot in. Couldn't quite make it land. Parrot sends this one off to the side. There we go. Savage. Another solid touch here. Looks like True Parrot is going to collect this ball. We're seeing a lot of back and forth right now. Actually, I'd say we're seeing a little bit more pressure coming out from Orange Team, Luminosity. Seem like they're kind of finding their positionings a little bit, their position a little better. And as I say that, they're kind of bunched up, but it ends up working out. One person in the right spot. Mercy goes for the big rotate, but Parrot bumps him. Super critical touch there by Vanity. Bounce back and forth. Jinx continues the pressure on. Isentify gets the clear out. We're seeing some fighting rotations. We want to see wide rotations. Everybody on Luminosity sitting in the same corner. But it just seems to work out. Isentify says, yeah, we're all sitting in the same corner. And yeah, we're going to get the clear out too. No one from the side of Summit back enough to see the potentiality of that boom. Big touch here. Parrot tries to get over one, does successfully get over Mercy, but shut down immediately. Savage continues the pressure on. Mercy there yet again. Disrupt. Parrot now up. Mercy up again with a third touch. Actually, second touch, but his presence is everything. Jinx goes for the shot. Mercy. Ooh! There it is. That is the unfortunate, dreadful own goal. Mercy just a little bit too far up on this play. Not sitting back post. Thinking he was about to have the breakout, but the post is your best friend. Jinx sends it off to the side. Savage misses the touch. Mercy with a huge clear out. Parrot with a solid touch. Savage brings this one down. Isentify keeps this up, keeps it in. Rule 0 for fun. Woo, big pass there by Jinx, but no one from the side of Summit able to follow up. Summit taking game 1 due to an unfortunate own goal at the very last portion of the game. Super unfortunate, but that is all right. Luminosity, like I said, actually looking really, really good. We saw the majority of the pressure was coming out by Luminosity. I would say the ball was in Summit's half most of the time, but we saw kind of a lot of back and forth. No team able to just completely hold the pressure. You know, both teams really bouncing back and forth. I don't think we saw pressure for more than 20 seconds. 20 seconds was like the max that we saw pressure, and then it just switched over back to the other side, and it just kept going back and forth. So whichever team is able to hold down pressure, they'll definitely be the team that's going to take it. Looks like all of our players are popping up. Let's go ahead and jump on over. Summit versus Luminosity. Summit up by 1 game. Isentify brings this off to the side. Jinx. Ooh, unfortunate mistouch there. Isentify brings this one down. Mercy keeps the pressure going. Mercy goes for the bumps, goes for the demos. That's what we like. Good bumps, good demos. That's what we like. Now, Vanity has all the space. Has all the time. Jinx flying in from the side of the field, but it's okay because they still have time. They still have pressure. Luminosity with the first goal. Big bumps. If you can't stop the other team, demo them. Demos and bumps. All of our best friends. Disrupt them. Oh, identify. Ooh, really awkward Vanity there. Able to follow up. No one on Summit saw the awkwardness. This is looking really threatening. Parrot in an awkward position. Oh. I didn't even see Jinx there. He was completely hiding behind his banner. He was completely hiding behind his tag. I didn't see him at all. Parrot sends this one up. Jinx gets the 50. Jinx keeps the pressure on. Boom out. Ooh. Another solid touch. Jinx gets the touch out, collects the ball. Gonna follow up on this. We see a triple commit here by Luminosity. This may be threatening. Summit not able to quite capitalize. Mercy trying to get in the way, but we see Jinx everywhere on the field right now. Jinx just continuously interrupting the play, but no one saw that shot coming in from Identify. Luminosity up by 2 goals. Slid right past Savage. Parrot just slightly in an awkward position, and Jinx couldn't find his way back. Whoa! Everybody on the side of Summit have completely stopped moving. Uh-oh. All right. Okay. We have had a little technical difficulties. All right, it looks like we're going to wait here for a moment. Unfortunately, the whole server crashed. It's like everybody, most people seem to be like some people are okay. I think we have to wait for everyone to pop back in. Give us one moment here as we collect ourselves, try and get this going. We're gonna see if everyone can pop back in real quick. 2 of their players just completely disconnected, so technical difficulties seems to happen every so often. I'm not entirely sure if they are located at their school. I believe they are located at the school, so there may have been an internet corruption or disconnection at the school, or maybe it was just the server in general. We're going to kill out some time and wait. We may restart the match. We'll see what happens. We'll see how fast everybody can join in. If Savage and our other players can join in. But it looks like we don't have enough players for Summit. So we're gonna be patiently waiting here. We're just killing time, everybody. Apologies on that. Sometimes craziness happens, you know, when you're playing online. I mean, really, what I want to know. Just the players that aren't the school DCs. So, okay. So I'm not entirely sure what exactly happened. We may end up redoing the match from, I believe that there was 2 goals with 3 minutes left. So we will see once everybody gets back. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just patiently, everybody wait as we wait for them to figure out what's going on. On a different side note, side news, everybody. So this is, some of you may already know this, but I am we're going to remake the lobby, everybody. All right, we're going to remake the lobby. So some of you may know this, but I have the Guinness World Record for the most goals scored in a Rocket League match. And I also have the world record in the 2v2 mode. So 1v1 and 2v2. And just recently, my 3 versus 3 record was verified. I do not have the paper yet like I do right over there. But on a side note, I currently am the Guinness World Record holder for the most goals scored in Rocket League 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3. So I'm extremely excited about that. I really wish I had the paper, but Guinness has actually messed up on their side. You'd think for a company that prides themselves on quite literally millisecond perfection accuracy, they are kind of a troubling company to work with a little bit, and they seem to have mess ups every so often. So there's a little bit of a mess up with the paper. They put the wrong number. We got 144 goals scored in that match, and they put 124. But if you go to the website, it says 144, and the application says 144, but the little blurb on the piece of paper says 124. So I gotta wait like a month or longer for them to fix that little blurb on the piece of paper, and then they're gonna go ahead and send out a new record. So I'm just patiently waiting. That's why I don't have it. But that's the little like side news, just so everybody knows that, yeah, I actually recently just got my 3rd Guinness World Record. So I'm super proud of that, and just wanting the piece of paper. I really want the piece of paper, but patience is a virtue, or at least so they say. So we shall just patiently wait, just like we're patiently waiting here. That's what we got to do sometimes. We just got to put a smile on our face and say, dang, the universe just be doing its thing sometimes, and we just got to maneuver around it. But that's kind of life, you know? That's just what ends up happening. All right. Everybody, we are going to take a real quick intermission break while we figure out what is going on with the rest of the players. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back and jump right back into some more Rocket League action. Peace out, everybody. See you momentarily. Bye.
Like something more than a closed door flat on the floor. I can offer so much more. All I ever wanted was to feel at ease. All I ever needed was to get up off my feet. 'Cause I believe in love. Hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. Stop.
You've been talking about patience, hoping for everlasting. You're known for talking crazy. I know it's infatuation. You know I feel inside. You know what is real, and I rock with your vibe, but I don't think that we should tie. I know for real, I'm your deal. So please set me free. Just let me be. I Just let me be.
Go.
Just let me be. I got a lot to say. I hope you don't feel no way. I hope you don't make the same mistakes when you blow the flame. You're kind of obsessive to me. You're kind of too strong on your feet. I can't say that I guarantee, but I know what you mean to me. I know, for real, I know the deal. So please set me free. Just let me be. I know, for real, I know the deal. So please set me free. Just let me be. Just let me be.
Come in, come in. I could seat you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time.
All right, everybody, welcome on back. So we actually have everybody in the lobby. We should be all good. We're going to switch on over right at 3 minutes. Luminosity is going to go ahead and score another goal, and then that way we can jump straight back into our match right where we left off. All right, 3 minutes to go. 2-2. We left off right where we left off. We starting right where we left off. Big 50, Luminosity here with the lead. Oh, and just so if anybody was wondering, oh, Luminosity just gonna put in another one right away. They're just gonna shut this one up. They're like, yeah, it don't matter. You guys can have that break, but we're gonna just take this game anyways. But to clear up what happened, I guess the entire town's internet went out. It was a giant bloop. And everybody's internet went down except for the school. The school is the only place to stay up. So that's what ended up happening. It was a crazy, not a home issue, but a legitimate town issue where the internet went down. Vanity keeps the pressure on. Good touch here. Zentify collects the ball, but ends up passes it over to Jinx. Jinx can't quite make the shot land. Mercy gets the pop over. Parrot now gonna follow up on this one. Identify gets one more touch. Savage keeps the ball up to the side. Now Vanity with the pressure. We're seeing Luminosity. This was the type of break they wanted. They're just on point after this break. Bouncing back and forth. Jinx goes up for the touch. Mercy. Big boom out there. Identify finds another breakaway. Here it is, Identify. Luminosity. I guess that's exactly what they needed. They just needed that little break to figure out what they were going to do to bounce back in the second game, or the second series. Big touch here. Bringing it off to the side. Parrot gonna try and get behind this. Mercy too fast to the ball. Savage sends this one up to the sky. Jinx now comes low. Can't quite get behind it. Identify gets in the way. Parrot now tries to get in the way. Also can't do it. Everybody falling to Luminosity right now. Luminosity just holding the gates. Holding the gates shut. Won't let them. Vanity, big boom out. Actually missed touch here. Jinx now gonna follow up. And Mercy finds the clear out. Mercy sends this off to the side. True Parrot collects the ball, passes over. Huge shot downfield, but Identify, of course, there to save the day. Jinx with the touch. A little bit of a double commit here by Luminosity, and that's going to be the first goal for Summit here in this game. Ooh, I gotta say, all around, very pretty car. We got the purple goal explosion, the purple splash. We got the purple new season topper, and it looks like a purple skin as well. True Parrot really looking stylish. Savage with a huge shot down. Zentify trying to get behind this. Gets bumped. Jinx now with another touch. Parrot up in the sky. Summit slowly starting to gain a little bit of pressure here, but is it enough? With only 30 seconds left, they're going to have to put a goal in right here, right now, or Luminosity is going to take this game. Jinx trying to keep the pressure going, but Mercy there for the rotation. Parrot with a touch, but still, the presence is too much by Luminosity. They're holding it down. They're going to go for one more shot. Parrot, can he get behind it? He does get the save. A backflip, but it doesn't matter. Identified there for the breakaway. Good, solid plays here by Luminosity. Whatever they needed to do, they figured it out in their time of waiting. lot of bouncing back and forth. Parrot trying to put one more home. Ooh, it's still up in the sky. Ooh, a little bit of like a awkward touch there, but Luminosity gonna take their first game against Summit. They're gonna feel really good about that one, especially considering that Summit had a huge goal difference when it came to when they fought earlier. When they fought the first time, it was like 9-2, and then it was like 6-1, and then they decided to get a little cocky and go to the battle bus, and it was a way closer game, but Summit still took this one. This doesn't even look like the same Luminosity right now. This looks like this Luminosity looks like they're like, oh shoot, Joey was right. We need a hearty breakfast. They went, they made some waffles, they made some eggs, they made some bacon, they slapped it up, they had their hearty breakfast, they took a big drink of water, and they said, let's get in here, let's kick some butt. And that's what they did. They literally just showed up and started kicking some butt. All right, switching over. Parrot with the touchdown. Vanity. Little awkward Jinx with a huge clear out. Ooh, big demo. Parrot now going to try and follow up on this one, but cleared out. Another shot coming in. Savage couldn't quite find the speed. Now we see the pressure starting from Luminosity. Jinx going to send this one off to the side. Goes up. Misses a touch. Parrot sends this one downfield. Parrot gonna find the open net. Throwing in all the spins for fun. Where is my spectator cam? There you are. Thank you. Rawr. Big touch here. Jinx. Getting behind this ball. Identify. Tries to dunk on it, but over. Jinx with a huge pass to Savage. Savage couldn't quite put this one in. Identify now is going to bring this one off to the side. Woo, little awkward touch here. Can Mercy get up? Mercy can. Jinx following up. True Parrot. Jinx actually going for the side play, waiting for the pass. Parrot just taking the ball and going for a dribble shot, almost putting that one in. Parrot hits the ball. Gonna bring this one downfield in the side of Lumen. Ooh, he goes for the demos, couldn't quite make it land. Jinx now with an awkward touch, also can't make it land. Savage, oh, goes for the shot, but not there. Vanity gets in the way for the shot. A lot of good defense coming out for Luminosity right now. We're seeing really good spacing. As I say that, though, we're seeing a little bit of a triple commit, but they seem to kind of be making it work, but this is where it becomes threatening. Vanity goes for the big rotation for his team. Mercy brings this one up to the sky. Parrot now gets it past one. No one home for Luminosity. Parrot finds the goal. And these are the problems that you face when you have double and triple commits. In some micro moments, it can be useful. But as soon as one person gets beat in a double commit or a triple commit, then all players get beat. And then that creates a very awkward save position for your team. Savage, big touch out. Savage with another follow-up touch. Savage gets it off the wall. Parrot now there, threatening with the shots all series. Parrot puts it on, but didn't quite land. Jinx now getting a touch. Savage, huge boom out. She gets over one, but Jinx clears out the ball. One more touchdown. It's going to go to Savage. Savage collects the ball, gets a little pop up, maybe for Parrot. Parrot keeps the pressure on. Parrot with the shot. Mercy off of the wall, finds the save. Ooh, a double commit here by Summit. Mercy couldn't find the touch. Oh, Vanity gets bumped by a teammate. No one from the side of Luminosity there now. No one able to keep the pressure going. We're seeing scrambling back and forth. Summit slowly just finding the pressure. Summit puts a shot on. Luminosity all over the place, scrambling, and Summit gonna take full advantage of that. If we would have saw a nice stop, slow back post, relax, we seen too much craziness. All the players running around the field. We got to stay relaxed. We got to stay calm. We got to remember our post rotations. As soon as we start scrambling, that's the team that's going to take the deficit today. Rocket League is a huge game of mental, and woo! Vanity says, yeah, it is, and I'm in this. Azentify with a nice solid touch, but Jinx on the wrong side of the ball. Vanity sees that, takes advantage, and quickly follows up for a shot. Big clear out. Yes. This could be really awkward for Luminosity, but Vanity up so quickly shuts it down. Mercy with a nice solid touch here. Azentify following it up. A lot of back and forth. No teams able to hold pressure. Still, we just see no teams holding pressure. No more than 15 seconds this time. Oh, and Parrot with a really fortunate 50 there actually is able to get it past. Azentify pops it up. And Mercy just a little bit too high. Parrot plays low. Ooh, bump here. Team. Oh, no. That was a Azentify bump. Oh! Jinx almost moving too fast for himself. Big shot coming in. Jinx. Wow, reads the pass out. Summit going to take game, I believe this is game 3, with style, with confidence. Yep, game 3. We're getting confirmation. Game 3. Big clear out. Summit keeping the pressure on in these last 10 seconds. Maybe another goal. Luminosity finds a little breakout, but the pop shot comes in. Oh, there it is. Anybody? No one there from Summit able to put that last one in. But they're going to feel really good about that. So, well, this is our first, so far of the entire tournament, this is our first game 4. So I'm excited, you know, and this really does go to show right here. This proved it, though, that we can have our close games. Luminosity went back to the drawing board. They're like, okay, what do we need to do? We got to find those good rotations. We got to not double commit. When they double commit, when they triple commit, that's when we see goals come in. You know, they got to be common. They got to be talking to each other. They got to make sure they're not on top of each other. And we saw that. We also saw a little bit of a mess up, but we saw that from game 2. We saw them just hold it down. We, you know, even before the lag mess up, we saw them just be confident and hold it down. And then after that, just be confident and hold it down. So if they can just continue to do that, be confident, hold it down. Don't let it get to their head if they go down by a goal. Just keep playing confident and smart. They can definitely bounce back. And they've already proved it. Ooh, a lot of pressure coming out right away, but big saves coming out from Summit. Double commit here by Summit. Who's there? Jabe with a big pass over. Oh! This is it. This is exactly those panic touches I'm talking about. If Vanity would have came in and tried to get a slow, soft touch, control the ball, he wouldn't have banged it quite literally straight to Summit's hands. You got to stay calm and collect. Don't panic. Control the ball. Double commit, but it looks like it works out. Ooh, Mercy up in the sky, going for the shot. Parrot sitting there for the back post rotation. Parrot sends a shot down. Jinx now gets in the way. Parrot again, but couldn't quite make it land. Jinx now continuing to keep the pressure on. Jabe loves you there, but not able to sink this one in. Big touchdown. Vanity now waiting. Looks like it's going to bounce up off the ceiling. Vanity gets one touch. Big clear out here. Jabe loves you. Sends this one downfield. Nice touch here for Vanity. We're seeing awkward plays though. Triple commit. Every player on Luminosity in the same corner at the same time. But they have time. Mercy double commits. We're seeing a lot of double commits. Look at that. Double commits leads to bumping your own team, leads to not having the shot opportunity. This is those double commits. Another double commit coming out from Luminosity right now. Summit keeping their spacing good. Not double committing, calming, talking to each other, finding the position. Mercy with a shot in, doesn't matter. Mercy though puts in a shot. Enough pressure coming in from Luminosity, and they're gonna find the opening. I think we saw, I didn't get to see it, but I think Isentify was going for some bumps. That's what created the opening. That's what we like to see. One player back, one person going for the shots, and one person going for the bumps, disrupting the play. That's what we saw from Ballers, and it worked out. And notice when we see the double commits from Luminosity coming out, that doesn't work. But as soon as they find those positions, as soon as they find their spots, then it works out. 1-1. Jinx sends this one down to the ground. Jabe loves you. Collects the ball, gets it over one. 50's the second. Jinx goes up, but Mercy faster to the ball. Parrot goes for a nice touch, but a double commit there by Jabe. A lot of back and forth right now. Jade brings this one up to the sky. Triple commit. Luminosity all in the same corner. Looking tight. Luminosity again all in the same corner. This is going to be awkward. No one there to save. Make this an easy save. Jinx keeps the pressure on. Summit just constantly finding the pressure. Big clear out here. Ooh, a double commit, but no one even touches the ball. Mercy collects the boost, sends it off to the side. Great pass, but no one able to follow up. Jinx, huge pass out. Who's going to be up on this? Parrot misses his touch. It's not a threat. Isentify over to Vanity. Vanity now up with a big pass out. Vanity going down. Jinx gets the touchdown. Big switch out here. Mercy. Mercy, someone's got to shut him down. Mercy turned around. Mercy's giving James. Oh, actually Vanity there. James keeps the pressure on. We saw a really good shot opportunity there by Mercy, or good pressure opportunity by Mercy, but he turned around. That allowed Summit to really start to gain the rotation position again. Jinx up on the touch, misses it. Everyone's missing it. Vanity gets bumped. A little double commit coming out here by Summit now. James goes to the sky, gets it over. Actually, just 50s. Isentify. Big bump. A lot of back and forth right now. Ooh, all three players. This is it, and that's when it happens. All three players on Luminosity sitting in the corner. No one sitting back post. Extremely awkward saves. It's eventually going to find its way in. This is why back post rotations are literally the most critical component, especially at higher ranks. Yeah, you can go for awkward saves, but why go for awkward saves when you can go for easy saves? You can set yourself up for success. Big demos. The last 15 seconds, Summit trying to hold it down. Another double commit. Is it gonna go in? It's bouncing off the ground. Vanity's there. Oh, we have a 2-goal game. 2 goals. Tie game, everybody. Tie game. Yet again, notice the shots come in for Luminosity not when they are doubling, but when they are spaced apart. Vanity, little pop down. Luminosity doubling again. Oh, Jinx almost has the shot opportunity. Another double coming out for Luminosity. We got to get them comms going. We want to see them talking. Jinx goes up for the touch. Jinx goes up for another touch. Can't quite make it land. James with the shot. James out of the side. Vanity gets the clear out. Mercy collects the ball. Good spacing here by Luminosity. Mercy goes for the touch. True Parrot, though, gets the touch out. Vanity, huge clear out. Someone's got to shut down Jinx. There we are. Identify, able to follow up. Bumping Parrot, Mercy with one more touch. Jinx, big bang off the wall. No one able to follow up. Jade brings this up to the side. Identified, he has to get up. The double, but it doesn't land. Summit holding down the pressure right now. Ooh, we see an awkward rotation here by Summit. This could be a shot opportunity, but James gets the touch. Another shot opportunity, and there it is. Right back at you on the side of Summit. What do we see? We see a bad rotation. We see the enemy team going. We see Summit going backwards against the rotation instead of going wide. And that's when we see goals coming in. That's the biggest difference right there. We see those rotations. We see good positioning. We see winning games. But on the other side, we saw an unfortunate rotation there by Summit, and it was immediately followed up by a punish. An unfortunate rotation, ends up going backwards into himself. But that really goes to show right there how important rotations are. It really goes to show. I mean, every time that we saw a goal come in, it was either from a double commit by the team that got the goal scored on, or just real and good positioning by the team that had the rotations. But you know what this also means? We're in a game 5 right here. Game 5. Yes, game 5. Let's go. Game 5. Our first game 5. Let's see how this is going to go. We're going to wait here just another moment. On top of this, I haven't been able to say this yet, but this has got to be, I mean, this is really nice that there's so many players on Summit so they can kind of switch out and take a break because, oh my, like, this is the long haul. Summit has been in every single game. Every single game so far. Summit has been in it. So that's got to be very fatiguing, where Luminosity at least had that little break where they could kind of talk, figure out what are we going to do? How are we going to go about this? You know, not for Summit. Summit went straight against Ballers, then right back to Luminosity. So there hasn't been any break for these Summit players right now. They're just on the grind. Game 5, everybody. Summit versus Luminosity. Big clear out here by Jinx right away. Little touch over. Jinx gonna clear out the ball. Jabe loves you with a huge shot downfield. It's gonna be saved out though. Parrot keeping the pressure on. Summit right now. Huge rotations, huge positioning. I can just see it. We're seeing a little scramble in there by Luminosity. All 3 players yet again go up to the front post. No one sitting back post. That's going to result in an immediate punish. That's all it is. Who can play the position? Who can play rotation? Who can use their brain today? It's not about the mechanics plays. It's about the brain plays. Parrot, good rotation in here by Summit. Crazy. I mean, that was amazing rotation there by Summit. Immediately in, immediately out. Immediately in, immediately out. Vanity, huge shot down. Oh, but it gets blocked out by Parrot. Big touch over. Jinx with a doink up. Parrot now awkward. No one on the side of Luminosity there. Where is Luminosity? Summit takes advantage of the no players. Brings it all the way downfield and scores! There was so much space there for Summit. No one. And by the time I can see all three players on Luminosity, by the time that one player has decided to go, all three players on Luminosity has decided to go. This is where comms are top priority. This is where everybody's saying, I got it. You stay back. Don't worry. You rotate. I'll switch out. I just don't see that coming out from Luminosity right now. And Summit, I see it. I see their comms. I see their positioning. I see them giving each other space. And that's what's making them win this Game 5 right now. Mercy with a huge clear out. Little awkward positioning though by Summit. Huge shot. Vanity brings it up to the sky. Identify goes for a shot, but it's a little bit off to the side. Mercy with a pass over. Jabes gets the clear out. Summit trying to find the way down. Jabe loves you with a huge clear out. Identify misses the touch. All three players on Luminosity yet again piled up on top of each other. All it takes now is Summit. One player gets the pressure going again. Double commit here by Luminosity, and that's going to follow up with a really awkward touch. Summit should have put that one away. All three players, Luminosity, what are you guys doing? All over the field. You're scrambling right now. Where are the comms? Stay relaxed. Talk to each other. Don't double commit. Don't triple commit. Don't pass it to the enemy team. Parrot, good dunk out. Parrot with a huge pass out, and there it is. No back post from Luminosity is going to equal an easy goal for Summit. All three players on Luminosity all going for the ball at the same exact time. Instead of one person, that's all it takes. One person to take the initiative, to go to back post, to be there for the shot when it actually comes in. We're seeing too much scrambling here by Luminosity. The double commit can work on the rare occasion, but not when you're doing it on every single play. Boom out here. Good spacing now. Vanity gonna go rotate. Identify now with the pinch out. Great positioning here by Luminosity. Huge clear out. And it looks like Vanity now there for the touch. Mercy up to shut down Parrot. Really good positioning. Ooh! And this is when we see a good Luminosity. This is when we see the good Luminosity. All the players spaced out. All the players covering all parts of the field. All the players participating and giving each other space. Look at that. Boom out, no problem. Mercy's there. He's going to shut it down. Shut me down, no problem. Vanity's there, no problem. Identify is there. This is the spacing. This is the rotations that we like to see. Little close though. Mercy has to go wide, go to the back post. Double commit there by Summit. Look at this, Mercy finding the spacing, finding the positioning. All of a sudden, now the pressure's in the favor of Luminosity. Once they find their positioning, they're hot, they're on fire. Parrot gets behind this one. Huge clear out. Jabes, look at the positioning. Oh, shot robbed by Luminosity. There it is, coming in by Mercy. This is exactly what we love to see. Look at the difference of this team. Shot coming in, patiently wait. Shot coming in, patiently wait. Shot coming in. We got a goal. Luminosity finding their mistakes, not double, triple committing, but giving each other space. Mercy with a huge touch. There it is. That's all it takes right there. Spacing by Luminosity. And here we go. We got a comeback story coming in. This is what we like to see. This is the positioning that we want. Summit, can they hold it for the next 40 seconds? Missed touch here. Parrot brings it up high. Little bop out. Mercy now with a huge touch. Oh, Parrot can't quite make it land. Jabe with the shot, but it's off to the side. No insurance goal. Vanity puts it up to the sky, switches out for Identify. Identify. Ooh, Mercy a little bit too close on this. Mercy making it a little awkward. And Jinx coming up for the shot. Parrot coming up for the shot. Can they make it happen? Oh, no, it can. The ball touches in the last second. Summit going to win game 5. All right. That really goes to show right there that I hope that anyone that had any questionable doubt about what I was saying, that secures it right there. The whole first 4 minutes, we saw nothing but Luminosity double, triple committing. And that just made Summit continuing to apply pressure. That last minute there, we saw such great positioning by Luminosity. We saw such great rotations by Luminosity. It looked like they were talking to each other. It looked like they were common, and we saw a comeback story. If we would have seen that from the start of the game, I feel pretty positive that Luminosity would have probably have taken that game, but that's not the story at hand. Summit took this game. Summit took game 5, and that is going to bring, let's go jump over to our generic looking bracket. That is going to bring Summit up to the winner's portion grand finals against the Ballers. Now, like I said earlier, this is going to be a little bit different grand finals. Now, we did have a double elimination bracket, but because this is the grand finals and we're actually not going to do a double elimination. What we're going to do is this is going to be a best of 7. All of them were best of 5s. This one's a best of 7. And Ballers winning, coming in from the winner's bracket, are going to come up with 1 game. So imagine right now it's a best of 7, Ballers versus Summit. You watching them duking it out, but Ballers take the first game. And now we're going to jump in to our next series. So once everybody joins on in, we'll go ahead and transition in. I gotta say, Luminosity, that was close. I'm really proud of you guys. Right there at the end, it really seemed like you guys were able to find yourselves, figure out what you had to do. And on top of that, Summit. I said this already, but you guys are on the grind right now. There has not been a single match that you guys haven't been in. You've been in every single match, and that's a lot. That's a lot of Rocket League. Just sitting here commentating it can be a lot of Rocket League, but actually in each game, actively playing, that's a lot. Summit, I respect the grind. And it's probably got to be nice to have a little bit more players on your team. That way you can switch out. Looks like most of our players are starting to join, so we'll be switching over here momentarily. Tell all of our players to good luck, have some fun, get out there and play your game. Ballers up by 1 game in this best of 7. Looks like our players are joining on up. So let's go ahead, switch on over to the game. Let's fix this. Ballers on the blue team. Summit on the orange team. Reaper, that was great. Reaper, you did good. Luminosity, the first 4 minutes, it was nothing but doubles and triples. The last minute was the best Rocket League I've ever seen Luminosity ever play. It was so hot. It was on fire. But now we're not in that match anymore. We're right here. We're with Ballers. We're with Summit. Ballers coming out with a goal right away. We see Fade out here with the potato car. I think we got some goofy cars all around. Fade, potato car. I think Choreo as well in the... What is that? The row... Oh, no. What is that? Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Please, somebody help me. I should know this. I should so know this car. That's a hot shot. Is it? I can't remember. Woo! Choreo brings this one up to the sky. No Face also in the battle bus. Jinx finds the clear out. And a little bit, an unfortunate touch there. I was sure there that we were about to see a goal come in for Summit. Oh, big bumps. Choreo over. Parrot gonna put this one in. And we may have a little bit of a recall that we saw. The Nomad. No. That's the Nomad. That is the car that Fade is in. That is the potato car. The car that Choreo is in. The car's been in there for a long time. I should know that car. I don't know why I can't remember it. Huge touch out. But here we may experience what we experienced for Summit. You know, Ballers coming in thinking that it's all, I mean, it is fun and it is games, but Ballers coming in trying to be a little cocky, coming with the goofy cars. And Summit said, nah, man, we've been playing Rocket League for 2 hours plus straight. All right, we're hot, we're ready. We're not. The Ripper! The Ripper, yes, thank you. Thank you. I know, I'm like, why can't I remember this car? I'm mad at myself for not remembering the car. I haven't seen anybody in that car in a hot minute. The Ripper comes with the crazy looking Ripper wheels as well. Jinx, another huge shot downfield. If he could have put it on net, it would have been in. Now Jinx with the double commit here. Uzumaki collects the ball. Uzumaki tries to go for a low 50. Doesn't work out. No Face brings this up to the sky. Oh, real awkward. No one able to make this one land. Fade. Ooh! What was that flick by the Nomad? I believe that we are all good. Sorry if we had any overlay issue. If we are all set to go now. Choreo brings this one downfield. Still Summit with a 1-goal lead. Ooh, awkward backwards touch. Parrot gets in the way. Choreo keeps the pressure on. No Face goes for the touch, but couldn't quite make it land. Gets bumped. Now Uzumaki sends this one out. Is this another goal? Yes. That's what I'm saying. Summit learned their lesson. Summit said, we'll show up. We'll show up in the fun cars. You know, we'll be here. Nah. Luminosity said, nah, you guys aren't going to run away with that match. And Summit said the same thing. You guys want to show up in the goofy cars? Nah, we're going to be... That's the hot shot? That's what... Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I said. Please confirm that I said that. I did. I said the hot shot. We're gonna check after this. We're gonna get a full-on confirmation. We're gonna see it with our own eyes. Then we'll know. Ripper or hot shot. Oh, it is the hot shot. Okay. All right. See. I didn't. You Googled it. Oh. See, I knew it. I had a feeling. I said, I think that's the hot shot, but I could be incorrect. You know, if anyone doesn't know, I have a little YouTube series on Jam and Joey, and I play with every single car. I own every single car in Rocket League. All of the old exclusive DLCs, everything. Woo, big flick up. I got old man brain. Jinx. Gonna go for a pinch? No, he's just gonna send this one up to the side. Summit. Really doing a good job. Great positioning here. You know, and if Luminosity is watching right now, Reaper, this really goes to show, don't listen to what they had said about being champ or whatever they had said, because as we all know, Ballers, they're the hot ones. They've been undefeated this entire season. And how is this first game going? It's going in favor of Summit. Not because they're the crazy mechanical one, but because they're using their brains. They're really putting in the work right now. They're sitting with rotation. They're calming to each other. They're not slacking off. They're putting in the work right now. And it's showing. They're going toe-to-toe with Ballers. This is a team game. This is not a 1v3 game. Yeah, this is a team game. We all work together. We all calm together. We're all in this together. We win together. We lose together. We get better together. Oh, Fade finds the open net in the last 7 seconds. Can Ballers find another goal in the last 7 seconds, though? That's the real question. Big pinch out. It looks like the ball is in favor of Summit right here. Choreo goes for the big clear. We've seen Fade put in goals on 0 seconds, but the Parent shuts it down and goes for a goal over his own on 0 seconds. That's a little payback there from what we saw earlier when these two teams went up against each other. We saw Summit trying to get one more goal in the last few seconds, but Ballers put it in, making it a 4-2 game. And now that we just saw Summit do the same thing right back. They said, nah, man, you may want to try and get this goal on 0 seconds, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We see some of the players go ahead and leave the lobby. They're most likely changing their cars. But hey, you know what this does? This puts us in a classical best of 5 right now. That's where we're at. A good old best of 5. Changing cars. Yeah, we're seeing some changing cars coming out. That's funny. I mean, hey, I've got to say, I respect the push to want to come in with a goofy car and kind of have some fun in it. You know, feel like maybe you took a game with the troll car, but today's the day, guys. Like, everyone's showing up to play Rocket League today, so this really isn't the time to troll. If you got a car that you like and you feel good in it, then, you know, definitely play it. But Fade says, nah, I'm gonna stay with the troll car. I'm just gonna do something different. Uzumaki with a big boom up. Choreo now sends this one down. Oh! Choreo with a nasty double. Gonna put Ballers in the lead yet again. Right off the bat. Choreo, what a menace. Uzumaki with a real big 50 here. Oh! Almost Jinx with the return shot. A little bit of an awkward touch here, but Ballers kind of scrambling in their corner. Looks like Fade's going to bring it up to the sky. Fade goes for one more touch, double touch, triple touch, and Jinx is going to go ahead and secure that one. Good patience here by Summit. Not doubling, not tripling, but just waiting for Ballers to mess up. .50 here. Fade gonna take this across. Looks like he's gonna go for it, but Uzumaki finds the low touch. Uzumaki gets a nice pop up. Ooh! Awkward touches. Fade goes for the pinch. Uzumaki is there though. One more touch. Uzumaki beats out Choreo, tries to keep the ball in the play. Fade now goes up, has a full tank of boost. We've seen him threatening in this position. Somebody's got to get up and shut him down. Oh, Choreo with the 50. That was strong. This man, he's been going to the gym. He has to have been going to the gym right here. Look at this. Boom. It's like a triple touch to slap that one in. We'll switch out Jinx now with a nice touch. Parrot playing it slow, playing it smart. Super great positioning here by Parrot. He doesn't just throw the ball away at the back post. He controls the ball. He plays calmly. Realizes when it's his time. Parrot with one touch. Choreo now with a little awkward back touch, kind of getting bumped. Parrot getting in his way. Fade now brings this one to the sky. Over to No Face. No Face can't quite get the touch. Uzumaki tries to get it past, but Parrot there. Good back post rotation. Save out his team. No Face. Ooh! No Face almost there to secure that one. Jinx. Really close shot on that one. Really big pop up here. Choreo sends this one back. Choreo sends it off the wall. No face up, goes for the shot and finds the open net. It wasn't completely open. He had to put this far off to the right. Jinx goes for the squishy save. Probably would have had better luck with just a casual save, but a back post save, but that's all right. Good attempt. No face. Has the ball. Gets a little pass over. Parrot misses the touch. Uzumaki now. Gets in the way. Jinx brings this one up to the sky. Parrot with a nasty touch off to the side, realizing no one's there. Uzumaki gets in the way. Fade brings it all the way back to his goal and doubles it. Counterattack restarts. Uzumaki with an unfortunate own goal. Double own goals here by Maki in the series so far. Not in this series, but last one. I think Jinx could have probably had a better touch on this one if he would have tried. But he tried to catch it. He tried to flip around. That's all right. It happens to the best of us. Parrot sends this one out, but Fade goes for the fake. Gets the reset. Sends it over. Choreo now goes up. Gets demoed for his troubles. Choreo keeps the pressure on. Choreo, huge pass out. Choreo gonna go for the boost steal. Summit starting to get a little scrambly. Close plays here by Jinx. A lot of control coming out. No face jumps in the way. Fade, the absolute double monster. We've seen him hitting this all day. As soon as that ball hit that corner, somebody should have ran in there and pinched it, because we know Fade, and we know that he's reading all of these doubles today. Fade, fast kickoff. Parrot gets a nice double. Jumps on No Face. No Face now awkward. Fade brings this one off to the side. Fade gets bumped. Parrot sends this one down. Jinx with a really good boom out. Choreo collecting himself. No Face with another solid touch, and no way. Choreo gets the touch off to the side and puts it in. It was a double, and then Uzumaki had the save, and then he doubled it again off of Maki to put that one in. Jinx with a really big clear out. Ballers with such a lead. I don't know if it's possible for them to come back in this next game. Fade going in. A huge tackle here by Maki. That was extremely impressive. Good job. As soon as you see Fade up, tackle him. Shut him down. He's an absolute monster in the air. Here he goes yet again. Someone got to shut him down. Quick, fast reflexes there by Maki. Jinx. Woo. Almost got the touch over. Maki now going to boom this one downfield. Ballers have to recover. Awkward touch. Maki puts another shot on. Parrot now. Ooh, this is awkward. Fade gets the clear out. Gotta say, the Paladin, that's like an old classic car. Ooh, oh, Uzumaki somehow finds the save. Although the last 10 seconds and Ballers are going to take the game. That was a nasty save there by Maki. Really good pop-up. Good stop there on the goal line. Choreo sends this one back. Fade puts in a shot, and it still goes in. Fade puts in another one on 0 seconds. Both of these teams going back and forth with 0-second goals. And on top of that, we got a little Brizzy. We got a Brazil. We got a little Brizzy. All right. Best of 7. Ballers up by 2 games. Summit have 1 under their belt. What's going to happen in this next one? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't know. If Summit are able to kind of refine that synergy, make sure they can get their rotations going, find those breakouts, then they'll be solid. They'll be doing good. But Ballers definitely look like they're warming up. They look like they came into that first game a little cold and then realized they really had to step it up in game 3. So, yeah, they came into game 2 a little cold, but game 3, not at all. They kept even the troll cars a little bit. They switched it up. They changed the cars a little bit there, but who knows? Maybe it looks like they're joining back in. Maybe we'll see a completely different car this time. Hopefully, we'll see a wide variety of different cars. Like most of them are joining back in though. So we should be loading into our next match here shortly. I've got to say on this note, Ballers have won every Concorde, the last 2 Concorde tournaments. So Ballers have been the absolute undefeated team for this league for the past couple seasons. Ooh, it looks like there was a little bit of a spawning in issue. But that's all right. They ended up making it work. Fade now coming out. What is this? The Viper? No, that's the Pro. It's not the Prometheus. It's the... I can't remember. It starts with a P, though. Good pop over. No face. Out here in the Dami. Proteus, yes. Parrot. Really big bop over. A little bit of a clear out here. Jinx. Goes in for the tackle, but no face. No goals coming in. Oreo keeps the pressure on. Jabes, though, gets the really good touch. Looks like he's going to try and collect the ball. Fade clears this off to the side. Parrot goes for the shot. Summit's going to take the first goal in this game. Summit's going to feel real good about that. So as I was saying before, Ballers have gone completely undefeated this series. They are completely undefeated. But Summit have been in just as many finals as them. But I believe, if I'm correct, this is Summit's first ever grand finals. I believe that this is the first time that they've made it to the finals many of seasons, but this is the first time that they have pushed all the way to the grand finals here. And they're looking great. Oh, Jinx. Huge clear out. This is what they want. Jinx putting in another goal. 2-goal lead. Only a minute and 25 seconds in the game, though. But still, 2-goal lead, 3 minutes 35. If you're Summit, you're going to be feeling good right now. Oreo completely whiffs his kickoff, and that's going to be another goal for Summit. Ballers look like they're trolling a little bit there. Three goals for Summit. Huge shot coming in. Jinx almost puts a fourth shot in. Saved out, though. Parrot turns around, puts another shot in, slightly off to the side. See triple committing, double committing coming out for Ballers. Jinx with a solid clear out. Big boom out, but Fade, it's a little bit off to the side. Oreo now puts another shot in. Jabes. Parrot gets a solid pinch. Fade sends this one out. Huge pass over. No face. Couldn't quite make it land. Oreo now keeps the pressure up. Jabes with a nice touch out. Little flick up. No face. Both Fade and No Face gets demoed, though. But Oreo has the shot opportunity. Saved out by Jabes. Jinx couldn't quite get up fast enough, and that's going to be the first goal for Ballers in this game. 3-1 in favor of Summit. Parrot, solid touch out. Jabe loves you with a huge 50. Choreo gets the touch, but Jinx, huge shot, a little bit off to the side. Jabe loves you now, turning around, getting a controlled touch. It's a double commit here by Ballers, so Parrot should have an opportunity. Big boom out here. This is what they love. Fade goes for the touch. Fade trying to go for the Psycho, actually, almost making it land, but it just passes out for Jabe. Another goal for Summit. Oh, they did get the touch. I didn't even notice that he got the touch. Fade. That was a monstrous touch, only if it went up just a little bit higher. Fade tackles, double commit here by Summit. Jabe loves you. Fakes the touch. Super close. Back and forth right now. Jinx now with a clear out. This could be another shot opportunity. It looks like it's going to make its way in. No, James can't get the touch. Jinx brings it off to the side. Jinx one more up to the ceiling. Jabe. Oreo. Huge touch out here and a big shot coming in. Jinx just too high. He didn't mean to bounce the shot. He tried to put it down, but all right, Summit going to keep their 3-goal lead and the pressure the entire time. The past minute, it's been nothing but pressure by Summit. Fade up. Will we see another double? No Face sends this one straight up to the sky. Now Choreo's going to bang this one downfield. Fade gets a touch off to the side. Parrot turns around, keeps the pressure on for Summit. Big clear out. Seeing some fancy plays coming out for Ballers. Parrot just casually waiting for the awkward touch. Huge patience, big brain plays right now coming out for Summit. Oh, a little awkward touch. No Face now going up. Fade sends it back. A double commit here by Summit, but it doesn't matter because the ball's going to hit the ground. Summit taking game 4. And you know what? Now this leaves us with a best of 3. We started with a best of 7, went to a best of 5. Now it's at a best of 3. 2-2, both Summit and Ballers in this series. And we're seeing a lot of like back and forth. I can tell Ballers kind of throwing themselves out of the play a little bit, not always being where they need to be, messing up their touches and stuff like that. But Summit really just looking on fire. We're seeing great rotations coming out. We're seeing a lot of good positioning, and Summit just really holding down the pressure. You know, we saw pressure for a solid minute and 30 seconds there, and it was all Summit. Summit had the pressure the entire time. So if they can keep that pressure going, if they can keep finding Ballers on the offset doing something weird or fudging up, then Summit can really come back here. But Ballers are the undefeated champions. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. Best of 3 left in this series. And it looks like most of our players are joining on up. So we'll be good to transition here in just a moment. By the way, thank you everybody who's dropped a follow in the stream. Really appreciate it. Love it, love it, love it. We really appreciate it. What happened there? We got a little awkward touch. Jinx up, gets the save out. New cars for No Face. And Fade. Fade brings this one up. Jade now gets a touchdown. Fade keeps the pressure on. Jinx, one more touch. Jinx with a huge pass. Double commit here for Ballers. They get a little touch out. Pass, no face. Now Fade has the ball. They have to shut him down. One touch here. Jabe with another touch. Now Parrot. Jabe actually keeps the pressure on. Parrot finds himself in the wrong position, not sitting post. And Corio's going to take complete advantage of that. Ballers with the first goal in this game. Big demo here coming out. Oh, no face with a solid 50. Everyone a little bit too close. Really smart plays there by Summit. Going for the demos, going for the bumps, trying to get in the way, shutting down Fade when he's up in the air. Summit really using their brain right now. Except for that part. That part was a little bit of a mess up. I think there was a lack of comms going on. Parrot really good on making them throw the ball, but everybody sitting in the same corner, no one in the proper back post, and that's going to be another goal for Ballers. They're going to take the 2-goal lead in this game. Jabe, big clear out. Fade sends it off to the side. Parrot gets in the way. Here's a shot opportunity. No one from Ballers able to follow up. Looks like a bunch of doubling and tripling coming out for Ballers. Summit just going to take advantage of it and now get the breakaway. Looks like there's a possible shot opportunity, but Corio there to shut it down. No face there, bumping each other. Everybody on the ball at the same time. And Jinx says, all right, guys, you want to double commit? That's fine. I'll just put this ball in. Jinx, solid shot there. Ballers chasing the ball, becoming a bunch of ballers. Ooh, double commit there by Summit. This could be awkward. No face up. True Parrot. There, Fade going for the triple touch, almost making it land. Jinx. Solid 50, no face, keeps the pressure going. Fade with a solid touch. Corio gets a demo. Able to follow up with another shot. Now James has to get the save. Double commit here by Summit. Jinx going wide and wasn't able to get back. I think he was trying to go for the boost and found himself a little bit caught out there. Could have turned back in the other way, but turned out wide. And by the time he realized that it was far too late. Big clear out here. Jabes trying to get the pressure down. Little pop over. Jinx goes for the shot. Huge pass there. No one. Parrot. Where is Parrot? All the way outside of the field. There he is. Able to get the touch out. Fade. Following up. Huge pass out. Jabes gets behind this. Fade. Now trying to send this all the way back. Over to Jinx. Jinx couldn't get the shot off. Oreo brings this up high. Seeing so many back and forth. Still Summit, I'd say, with looks like the majority of the pressure as they get here. Another controlled pressure shot, but still Corio finds the breakouts. No face. Ooh, with the double touch. Jade, solid clear out. Corio. Jinx. A lot of back and forth. Everybody booming the ball. Not too much control going on like we saw last time. A lot more just back and forth ball booming. Jade, little pop over. Fade gets the touch. Jinx goes for the shot. It's a pass over. Parrot can't quite get under it. Jade sucks this one down immediately. Fade bumping his own teammates. Corio with a good touch. Corio actually with a really good pass, but no one there from Ballers able to follow it up. Fade. Cuts his teammate, brings it off, goes for the reset, gets the double reset, but pops it over in the middle. Choreo now going to follow up. No face. Choreo. No face with the shot. Jade brings this one up. We're only down to our last 20 seconds. Huge pop up there. Fade gonna clear it off to the side. Last 15 seconds. Can Summit do anything here? Good shutdown. Parrot finds the breakout. Oh, and Jinx couldn't find the shot to make it land. Ballers on match point right here. If Ballers win this next match coming up, they've won the entire series, confirming and making them 3-time Concorde season champions, meaning this whole year they've gone completely undefeated. They won fall, they won winter, and now if they win this match, they're about to win spring, and they have won all 3 seasons this entire year, which would be incredible. I don't think we've ever had a team do that. We've never had a single team do that. So if that happens, though, awesome. But we've seen Summit. We've seen what Summit can do. We've seen Summit pop off just in the same way that we've seen Ballers pop off. And 3-1, that's not a big goal difference that we, that's not a big goal difference. And we saw Summit do 4-1. So right here, this is where all the marbles come down. Ballers, are they going to completely shut it down? Are we going to see it? Is this it? Is this them saying we're done? We're winning this and that's it? Or is Summit going to keep fighting? We'll figure out here on Neo Tokyo, because that is where we settle our game 6s. Three, 2 in favor of Ballers. We find ourselves in Neo Tokyo. No face. Pop down. Choreo shuts this down. Jabes gets behind this. Really good beat there on No Face. Parrot now can't quite get behind it. Fade out here representing the Merc. Huge touch, and he's so big he just pushes his way through everyone. He's so big, he's a bully. Biggest car in the game. Ballers looking good to take this match with the first goal. Little pass out, Fade. Gonna collect the ball, but Jabe shuts it down and says no. You guys aren't getting the match win that easy. Jabe with an immediate shutdown. 1-1. Still 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Parrot gets a 50 off. Fade misses the touch. Choreo now can't quite get it. Jinx goes for, I think he tried to go for a pop play and it went low. Fade just patiently waiting, trying to wait for the boost to spawn. A double commit there. Now No Face. Oh, a pinch comes out, and it actually works out in Baller's favor. Now Fade up, has a full tank of boost. Maybe he can get the pass out here. Double commit by Summit, but it's all right. They clear out the ball. Crazy touch here by Jinx. Super duper close. Big boom out. Jinx. Looks like Jinx has completely frozen. We're not entirely sure. Oh, I was going to say, I'm not sure what happened to him. Parrot gets the touch. Choreo now keeps the pressure going. Jinx. Ooh, awkward 50, but no one there from Ballers able to collect that. Jabe able to go for a follow-up touch. Choreo going for the double. No Face now brings this one up to the sky. Oh, huge clear out here. Shots coming back and forth, threatening by Ballers. Summit trying to start the pressure. No Face sends it off to the side. Jabes brings this one way up to the sky, but Choreo already up in the sky. Jinx keeps the pressure on. Jinx goes for the pass. No one there by Summit. Oh, wait! Jabes there by Summit. Jabes gonna actually follow up. We see an awkward scramble there by Ballers in the last second. Ballers go... I think Fade thought No Face was gonna collect it and go for the boom, but it became an awkward touch, and now Summit with the lead. Critical touch here by Parrot to save out the ball. Choreo with a big boom out. Jabe sends this one downfield. Jabe gets behind it with another 50. Good solid 50. Pressure should stay on here by Summit. Fade pushing the ball all around the field. Jinx, huge boom down. Huge pass over for Jinx. Choreo there for the save. Parrot gets behind it. Jabe with the boost steal. Jinx keeps the pressure on. Choreo, Fade, double commit, but Fade ends up pushing the ball out. It works out. Parrot now sends this off to the side. This is looking awkward. Very awkward for Summit, but very awkward for Ballers as well. Oh, Fade goes in. Fade with the nasty own goal of the series. Summit coming out with a 2-goal lead now. Insurance goal by Fade. He said, hold on, let me file an insurance claim real quick. All right, there you go. Parrot, solid pop up. Fade misses the touch. Jabe tries to get behind it, but Choreo with a solid push out. Awkward touch there. Bouncing back and forth. Jinx now. Oh, the shot almost by No Face, but he couldn't make it land. Jinx gets the clear out. Choreo sends the ball to the corner. Parrot now follows up for another shot. No one able to get the touch. Fade, huge pinch back. Jabe almost with another shot. A lot of pressure coming out here by Summit. Fade. Ooh. Oh. I was almost certain it was going to be saved out because of this bump right here. Parrot gets a nasty bump on Fade, but the bump actually helps out Fade and pushes him back into the goal, allowing the flip. 1 minute. Can Summit hold on to this 1-goal lead? Can they get an insurance goal? No, they can't. So close, but not quite. Jabe gonna send this way off to the side. Now Fade goes for the clear out. Fade follows up for the double. Jinx gets the touch. Parrot there. No, No Face shuts it down. Here we go. We have ourselves a tie game. Uh-oh. Ballers finding the synergy, figuring out what they gotta do. We have ourselves a tie game. 46 Ballers. Series game. Match series point right here. If Ballers win this, they won it. Summit, their tournament life on the line. Ooh, super close shot there. Huge demo there by Jabes. Jabes with one touch over Jinx goes for the pop. It doesn't work. James goes for the shot. No Fade. Fade, no! Oh! Joe Parrot puts in a shot. Summit gets the goal lead. Sometimes the fake is the biggest thing to go for. Sometimes the no-touch play is the play. They clear out. No Face trying to shut this down. 20 seconds left. No Face can't get behind it. Jabes keeps the pressure on for Summit. Jabes tries to put in an insurance goal. Doesn't quite land. Big pinch out. Last 8 seconds. Are we going to see a 0-second? We've seen so many 0-second goals so far this series. It's still up. And it is down. Summit take game 6. This is incredible. This is incredible right here. This is it. This is the moment, everyone. This is the moment that we separate the true champions. This is it. Game 7. Champions Field. Summit just looking on point with rotations. Looking like they're common. Looking like they're all over the place. They're helping each other out. Great team plays right now. We're seeing a lot of great team plays. And I was certain right there. We saw a little bit of a slip up there by Summit. And it looked for sure that Ballers were going to take it. It looked like Ballers were like, nah, we got it. We're shutting out the series. It's done. It's done. We're shutting it out right here. But Summit said no. They found a good breakaway. They got that one goal, and they held on to it for the rest of the game. And now we transition. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it. I love when we get to see our Game 7s. I love it when we get to see what ends up going on. And I wonder, will we see the continuation of the trolley cars, the goofy cars? You know, will we see? Oh, looks like we had a little issue. Give us one moment. Our lobby was closed. So uno momento, everybody. We are going to restart the lobby. And we will get that final game. But the server died. We were in the server for so long, it died. So please wait, everybody, as we join in. I think we should be good. Okay. Yep, we're good. Looks like everybody is joining up. We should be good to go. Yeah, we can reset. We can reset. Remake the... Yeah, we're going to remake the lobby real quick. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't have everybody in there. We want to make sure that we have a fair game. Everybody's in the lobby. Everybody's ready to go. You guys are able to see. We don't want to join a Game 7 that's even 10 seconds in, because if we've seen one thing by these teams, they are more than capable of putting in a goal in the first 2 seconds. So we don't want to miss the first 10 seconds of the match. We want to see what is going on. We want to make sure everybody's ready. Everyone's all good to go and on the right mentality. Okay. So our new lobby is up. We are ready to go. Should be having our players joining up here momentarily. I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. This is it. This is the big difference right here. These are the games. This is where champions are decided here at Champions Field. Looks like our other team is joining on up. So we should be ready to go here in just a moment. It looks like everybody is joining. So let's go ahead, transition. On the blue team, Ballers, the 2-time undefeated season champions. On the orange side, Summit, making it to the finals, or making it to the tournament finals many a times, but their first time to the grand finals. And on top of that, 2 Champions Field. We see no troll cars, everybody in serious cars, everybody in serious mode. Parrot gonna clear out the first shot. Choreo now coming up, gets a touchdown. Fade sends the ball off to the side, where we got James, gets the solid 50, ball up in the sky. Parrot, first one to get the touch there. It's a big boom out. Fade tries to get behind it. No Fade's gonna try and get a bait, but Fade, Parrot actually there, gets the touch. Going back and forth. James with a solid touch. The pressure is on by Summit right now. Ballers find the breakout. Oh, solid touch there for Jinx. Parrot with a huge clear out. Jabe playing slow, trying to play control. Oh, there's the breakout. Summit having to find themselves, but Fade reads the double. First goal goes in for Ballers. Jinx, instead of rotating back post, he rotated front post and turned in. That was the thing. That's what I'm saying. In these moments, this is when the pressure's on, but this is when you gotta trust your rotations the most. This is when you gotta trust your fundamentals the most. This is when you trust your team the most. Big clear out, no face. Gets a little doink on this. Parrot finds himself on an awkward side, but is able to be there. Fade goes for the double touch. Can't quite make it land. Choreo, though, finds the open net. He's gonna put this one in. We didn't see anybody on the side of Ballers, or side of Summit, shut them down. Ballers with the 2-goal lead to start off the series. Jinx with a solid 50 right away. But Fade able to collect the boost, able to get up. Both a double commit there. We see both Jabes and I believe Parrot both going up at the same time. I think just one going up. This is where comms come in. This is where we have to relax. We have to talk to each other. Let each other know who's going for what. Parrot, big boom down, Fade. Sends this ball to the side. Jabe tries to get the touch, can't quite get the touch. Fade gets an awkward bounce over. Big pop-up, everyone missing. A little too much pressure right now for everyone. Jinx misses the touch. Choreo gets it past. Where's our back post rotations? Parrot, solid clear out. Fade keeps the pressure on for Ballers, but Jade tries to find the breakout. Big bump here. Choreo, Parrot fighting in the corner. Fade sends this to the side. Gets the touch off the wall. Gets another reset. Jinx can't quite get the touch. Parrot now trying to follow up. Summit finding themselves a little awkward. Good rotations here. There we go. Jinx able to get the breakaway. Oh, unfortunate backflip. Now No Face able to find the pressure. Parrot gets the 50. Parrot misses the touch. Choreo continues the pressure. Huge save here for Jabe. Big bump there for Jabe. Solid 50 for Jabe. Jinx just on the wrong side of the ball. Can't follow up with another touch. Jabe, solid 50 out. Huge pass over Jabe. Jinx tries to go for the shot, but can't get this one in either. Fade goes up. I feel like I'm saying Fade's name nonstop right now. Jabe getting a solid boom out. Oh, not quite there though. Jabe with the touch over. Fade now. Gets the touchdown. Parrot collects the ball. What we saw was just a little bit too much panic because we're seeing a great Summit right now, but in that first minute, 30 seconds, we saw a little bit too much panic coming out for Summit, and they lost all 3 of those goals, and that was their momentum right there. Now Ballers in a really threatening position. All 3 players up on this. Fade over to Choreo. Choreo up, but Jabe is there for the save out. Fade keeps the pressure on for Ballers. Jabe sends this one out. Jinx up, but a shutdown there for Choreo. Jabe with one more touch. Choreo gets in the way. Slowly, time is ticking. Big clear out. Jinx goes for the shot, but can't get the redirect. Parrot sends this one to the sky. Jabe with the shot. No shots. Every shot by Summit getting robbed. The pressure's just too much. Every single shot. We've seen like 6 shots coming in for Summit, and every single one been cleared. Even that one right there, No Face. The pressure's just too much. This is our last 10 seconds. Will we see a goal on the house? Pop over. No! Shut down by No Face. Ballers holding it down. Jabe can't put it in. We were so close. Summit almost there, but your 3-time champions, Ballers! Man, I'm not sweating. You're sweating. I'm not sweating. You're sweating. Woo! Real talk, though. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know where to start with that. All right, that was the series. That really was the series. I was hot. I was on fire. We didn't even see we didn't even see game 4 until the later portion of this tournament. And then the last series that we got a game 7. It's unfortunate though, because I felt like the pressure was just a little bit too much for Summit, because right in the beginning there were so many awkward plays. They were kind of doubling a little bit, and Ballers just got those 3 goals real quick. And then after that, Summit found their synergy. Summit relaxed, brought it back, but the pressure was still too much. They had a couple little shot opportunities, wasn't able to make it land. Ballers held down the pressure. Ballers, you're 3-time Concorde Games champions, undefeated this entire year. Congratulations, Ballers. Congratulations, Summit. Congratulations, Luminosity. Thank you guys oh so much for pushing so hard these last 8 weeks and pushing to this point right here to be here to represent your team, your school, and yourself. You guys have all been awesome. Thank you so much for showing up, and thank you all of the viewers for showing up. Thank you all the moms, the dads, the friends, the siblings, everybody for showing up, and anybody that showed up. We really appreciate you guys. And don't forget, tomorrow is our JV finals. So we're gonna have 4 teams tomorrow, and it's gonna be the JV. All those players sit at about gold to platinum, and I think a few of them have even jumped into the diamond area because they're looking pretty hot this season. But don't go anywhere we'll go somewhere now. You can go anywhere you want now, but make sure you're here tomorrow, 3 Eastern time, 12 Pacific Standard Time. We will be doing our JV tournament. Thank you all again. My name is Jammin' Joey, your host, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace be with ya.
You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when